There's a war in the feeling, they ain't keeping it real. They think it's easy to peel just cause they flipping those bills. The only vote is for kill, but if I trump it'll cost. We already walking dead in the land of the lost. I've been taking it way back, say Jack. Be my own wicked woman on the track while you twerking in the trap. I'm gonna get them plaques, yeah, my mind is on them racks. I'm just stating loosely facts, go and get that contact with your loose sleeve ass. Leaning on the wall with your bathroom pass. Need a Wonder Woman in your life, how fast? How I'm gonna tell the truth, but you puff pass. Speak my vernacular. Speak my vernacular. Speak my vernacular. She back, For unlawful carnal knowledge, I'm wedged into worry while they suck and hurry. I'm just skating, do my derby. Watch these cameras all pervert me. Won't respect my name and dirt me, but I woke up early. Even when I'm fucking late, I'm applesauce and frosting the cake. Bake your plate A while they ingenuities ace. I'm planning an escape with the Save the World 10.8. Love potion number 9, fine dine. I want a piece of American pie. Lie under pudding pop shop that I ate the chocolate up. Why they sell me Californication? Afro on rodeo blaxploitation, and all this to the congregation.
From the heart of the city to the outer edges of the Beltway and beyond, this is the District of Misfits Show, the drinking show with a podcast problem. This is your guide into our unique and beautiful city, the good, the bad, the ugly, as well as the funny and straight up ridiculous. Told by us before someone tells it for us. The opinions expressed on this show are our own. We make no apologies.
What up, what up? Happy Memorial Day, you beautiful fucking heathens. Welcome to another episode of the District of Misfits Show, the drinking show with a podcast problem, the podcast for the rest of us. I am your boy, Boo, here with my cohorts, Marcus and Val. Happy Memorial Day. What's going on, y'all?
What up, what
Hello.
Up?
Yes.
How are you?
It's been a day, hasn't it?
It's been a day.
It's been a weekend. Anyways, we appreciate y'all tuning in, especially if it's your first time joining us. Please take this opportunity to like and share on all your favorite podcast streaming platforms on Facebook and Instagram, The District of Misfits. On YouTube, subscribe to our channel, The District of Misfits Show, where you can enjoy episodes of this show as well as other content produced by District Dogface Studio. On Twitch, District of Misfits. Shout out to all you guys in Twitch land. We love you. Love to see you. And go to CrushingDC.com and purchase some gear. Look good doing it. Like this fresh beanie I'm rocking. This
I have a hoodie.
Val's rocking a hoodie. She's got a hoodie on. And you guys will be supporting us directly. We really appreciate you. And if you are interested in creating a podcast of your own or being a guest on this show, reach out to us at districtdogfacestudio@gmail.com. So, yeah, we're coming to you live from District Dogface Studio. Once again, all
three of us.
All three of us are in the same room. We don't have Nick or Jamie with us this week. And, shout out to you guys. Jamie's hard at work, and Nick is on the road.
I mean, is it hard work that he does?
I mean, it's just it's work.
You're serving the masses. It's work.
It can be hard work.
He's quality.
But yeah, man, what's good? What's everybody been up to?
I mean, I've had a pretty fun, interesting week myself. Making some moves, changing some things up in my life, so I'm kind of excited about the new path. Kind of letting go of the old, starting over.
Cool.
Like that. Yeah, this is a good time of year to be making changes.
Yeah, man. I just need to lose some. I had to drop some baggage off at the end of the street. So.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So yeah, if you guys are out there watching, hit us up in the comments. Let us know you're there. Ask us questions. We'll tell no lies.
I mean, I might lie to you a few times.
Mark.
I'll try not to.
Little white lies.
Definitely try not to lie.
I mean, it's definitely my white trash season or my white recycling season. So I got my twisted tea. I'm ready.
Ay.
I still love that video.
Dude, that video is still, yeah, it's
Hold on,
a
what
winner.
video?
The
The
Twisted
guy-
Tea guy.
Yeah, the
Oh,
dude that's, yeah.
That shit's funny.
Dude, I bet you that dude that got hit is triggered. I bet you every time he sees, because you know they got them commercials now. They got them commercials. You know, every time that shit comes on, he's probably like,
Damn,
Oh,
my head hurts.
my face.
damn, dude. I mean, that started off like the second round of Misfits. That Twisted Tea thing.
It
Like,
did.
that-
That was
that
still
pops
during
off.
pandemic.
And then we started our third season because the second season was lost to Zoom. And then the third season we started back up. Coming in hot. Coming in hot.
Coming in hot.
Coming in hot. Hot.
Oh, so I was like scrolling through the notes here because, you know, I'm late to everything.
You were late today. That's fair.
I forgot about this asteroid thing we were talking about.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
Talking about in the show. I'm rooting for the asteroid for real. I think we've had enough. We've done enough.
We've done it. Yeah, we've had enough.
It's only really it's all downhill from here. You know,
I mean,
what nature isn't doing to get rid of us, we're doing it to ourselves. So
Well, again, you know, we talked about this during, like when the pandemic was happening. Like the irony of the pandemic was that because we weren't around, right? Then nature started healing itself, and now
smog went away.
we're back in action, and the fucking shit's falling apart again.
yeah, it was funny. I saw some headline where there was like DC air quality improved by like 30% during the pandemic. Well, no fucking shit, asshole. No fucking shit. Oh, this just in, water's wet. Like, fuck you, dude. Like, come on. These fucking idiots, man. They just
So dumb.
shooting themselves in the dick constantly. Stupid fucks. Anyways,
There's a tornado here this week.
was there?
What?
I saw the warning, but it was way too late. Like, what was it? Where was it supposed to?
It's somewhere in Virginia. There's also some, maybe one that was supposed to touch down in like Columbia a little bit, and I was a little nervous because that's where my mom and my aunt live.
Right.
But they were fine.
I
There
mean,
and you know what I heard, from what I heard, like the one that touched down in Virginia, I mean it was like minimal damage, which was good.
was it a F1?
I'm not really
a
sure.
F2?
I can't remember what they said, but it did. There definitely was like tornado. Like when was it on Saturday? Oh, no, it was Friday, right? There's like
I don't know. Well, I was
on
like,
Friday.
I was literally outside in the elements. I had no idea that there was even a fucking thing. Nobody fucking told me. No one down on the mall had any idea.
I think it was on Friday, and I had texted my coworker Terrell because he was supposed to be working outside, and I was like, "Hey, you didn't end because it didn't really start really raining until I don't know mid-morning, maybe early afternoon." And I was like, "You didn't have to open outside, did you?" He's like, "No." He's like, "Even this black man can't run away from the tornado." He was like, because he always jokes around how he can outrun things.
Oh, okay.
And like he's like even I can't run away from a tornado. He's like, I can't outrun this tornado. And I was like,
I mean,
Crazy.
You could try.
you crazy, Terrell.
Nah, man, you better find a basement. You better find something to crawl under or get into, because
But then the weird thing is then it all like cleared up,
dude,
and then it started again.
if
like
a
around,
tornado actually touched down in DC, motherfuckers would lose their minds.
I think there was one a few years ago. There was one.
I mean, I remember the earthquake from 2013.
No, there was one.
But an actual tornado,
I'm
like,
gonna Google that shit. But like,
Bing that
I'm
shit.
not- I don't have the Bing, but I'm gonna Google it.
That's not
Like a proper tornado in DC.
Yeah.
I feel like I would remember that. I feel like that's something I feel like would stick with me. don't know.
There was one that touched down in Arlington and DC in 2021.
Oh, really? Shit.
That's why you don't remember. It's Virginia.
Hmm.
No, it wasn't. It was Arlington and DC. I think it ripped through like downtown DC, like down by the Capitol.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I did not know that was a thing.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here, so this was, when was this? Okay, this was July 3rd, 2021. 2 tornadoes touched down in DC metro region Thursday evening, according to National Weather Service. An EF0 tornado hit DC, while EF1 touched down in Arlington.
What?
All right, guys, we have crossed the 10-minute mark. We are now allowed to cuss. So.
Great.
Oh, well, that's funny because I said fuck like when the first like 10 seconds of the show.
Yeah, well, you know.
Sorry.
Forgot.
Well, now we can bring on our friend, Mr. Drew Swift.
Oh, Drew's in the house.
Oh, nice.
Is he here?
Hello,
DSP.
I was allowing him to
till
smoke his weed.
So I saw that in the head. I saw that in the lower third, but I didn't connect the dots.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
But I just, I missed it. I was like, you beautiful fucking heathens. And I was like, oh yeah, I probably should have waited like a few minutes to start dropping.
We failed again.
We'll get him next time.
Eventually we'll get it right.
We'll get him next time. What's shaking, Drew? How do you do?
What's up, babe? How are you?
Oh, we're just chilling, living in America. Mass shootings. Lots of oppression.
It's really, really America this week, huh?
It's America as fuck out in this motherfucker. Like
America as fuck.
It is America as fuck. So yeah, and I actually just got like a fucking face full of it because I was down working on the annual Memorial Day concert salute for the troops that's on WIDA every year, and it's like,
right,
I'm sure it's only people's like great grandparents that are watching it now, but like just a lot of star-spangled shit going on. There was one point during it was like a tech rehearsal, and they were running
Grandpa, what are you doing tomorrow? I'm watching WIDA.
They're running this shit, and I was just like shaking. I was thinking like, with a tribute to Colin Powell, and I had to stop myself from being like, he's a fucking war criminal.
Yeah, right. No doubt.
I'm about to get fucking booted off the job.
Yo, did you hear that fucking George W. Bush actually had a fucking Freudian slip 2 weeks ago?
No, I didn't.
He fucked that whole shit up, dude.
He said that. He was talking about Ukraine, right?
Yeah.
And then
he was basically being like, yeah, exactly. He was trying to describe Ukraine, but what he actually said was fucking, how they went into Iraq and fucked Iraq up with no reason and cause whatsoever.
He was like, oh, wait, I did that.
Oh, oops. My bad.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah. So Drew, tell
words.
I heard you got the Rona. Well, you told me you got the Rona. How are you feeling? How are you doing?
I'm Rona'd up. Man, I'm all right. Knock on all the wood. I got a little bit sick, dude. Like, the family got nuked. Everybody got nuked. But, nobody got really sick. The vaccines did their jobs. Everybody was mild.
Well, that's good.
You know what I'm saying? My only problem now is that I'm still testing positive, and it's been 10 days.
No.
Damn.
Yeah. So I'm just waiting to get out of fucking Rona jail.
But you feel okay now?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You're testing positive.
I'm a little
the
bit
funny
tired.
thing is, this one's the only one who hasn't gotten it in this quadrant here.
Here's a funny story. In the past 3 weeks, I was at my parents' house. My dad got it. I came back. My roommate had it, and I still have not gotten it.
And both Boo and I've had it.
That means Marcus.
I mean, I remember.
I'm fucking bobbing and weaving.
On the real though, Marcus, I was fucking mad. I got fucking upset, dude. I was like, I fucking have done this for 2 years, and I was the guinea pig, man. I was the one in my family who was out in public. I was the one who was working in the industry. You know what I'm saying? If anybody should have caught the shit, it should have been me, right? Yeah. And I was motherfucking I was up, down, left, right, A, B, start. Super Mario Brothers, dodging shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I had the fucking cheat code, dude. And
dude,
I felt like a piece of shit when I caught it. I was like, what the fuck did I do, man? Where did I let down my guard? And I was I had to finally just be like,
It was
Nah,
bound to
man.
happen.
Yeah, you caught this shit because
Yep.
nobody cares anymore, dude. Nobody cares anymore.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
People are ready to roll the dice. I mean, you know, how long could you really expect everybody
again,
to?
And how can I fault the motherfucker for wanting to roll the dice when I just legit ass told you guys that I had basically the flu for a couple of days and didn't feel really well, but the vaccines did what they were supposed to do, right?
Right.
I don't know.
Same with me, you know, like, well, hopefully my mom doesn't watch this. She still doesn't know I have
Your mom doesn't know you had COVID.
it. But
Why wouldn't you tell her?
we've discussed this before because
Trust me, it's better.
I was almost going to tell her and just kind of like, you know, just play it up and be like, remember I told you, and then just, whatever, you know, just a few months go by. And because she was so stressed out about me getting it. And like when I got it, I didn't want to tell her because she was going to lose her shit. And her like mind would go like forever. And then I was about to tell her. And then my brother got it. And then what I thought was going to happen is exactly what happened with my brother. And she was like losing her mind. And I was like, see, now I can't ever tell her I got it.
Like, was she losing her mind? Like she was worried about like,
oh my gosh,
what
she was like,
happen and shit.
She wouldn't be quiet. She wouldn't shut up about it. And then she was like, she called me, and then she was like, just kept I mean, she just like my mom like perseverates on shit. Like,
no, that's what my mom did too.
Yeah, and like my brother's a doctor, my mom's a doctor. Like she would get in arguments with my brother about stuff. Like, you know, my brother was a little compromised, so she was like she was very concerned about him, even though he was like, look, I'm getting the treatment. He was like, you know, my boss actually like pulled some strings and like I got like the treatment right away. I don't really feel that bad. And she just like, she went down this like, my God. And then at that point I was like, I have to go to my deathbed with like the fact that I can't tell her now because now she's going to be like, she would be on her deathbed and she would be like, I cannot believe you did not tell me you had COVID when you had it.
You gave it to me.
She'd be so mad. She like, you know, whatever, 20 years from now when she's like, you know, on just lying at like knocking on heaven's door and she's just like, I cannot believe you didn't tell me. So yeah, but anyway, like when I got it, I didn't even know. I would never have even known except my other friend, my other Valerie Graham. She was with me, and she was at the DC9 thing that Boo was at, and like she called me. This was out in November.
That was the funeral service, right?
Yeah.
Was
for the memorial.
For Ed, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right.
That like,
and I rolled in.
The rapper got it there too, didn't he?
Yep.
Like everybody, you know, like there were seven,
Faith,
like 8 or 9 people got it. So I had showed up at the very end, and then I was not even there for an hour. There were maybe 10, 12 people there, but I drove Val home, so she was in the car with me. And then a few days later, she was like, Val, I need you to get tested. I tested positive. And I just had some like, you know, allergy sort of symptoms. Like I was congested and, you know, a little tickle in my throat. And so I went and got tested.
That's what she said.
A little tickle in my throat. So I got tested. I tested myself 2 times. Tested on a Thursday, nighttime, Friday day, both negative. By Saturday, she's like, Val, 7 other people tested positive for COVID.
Yep.
And she was like, can you please get tested again? So that Sunday, I tested again. And lo and behold, by that time, the irony is that like my symptoms had already sort of subsided. Like,
I mean, dude, the straight up, like, the worst shit about this is that every symptom of COVID is a symptom of like, oh, you have
something
seasonal
else.
Allergies? Yeah. Boom, there you go. Oh,
yep.
You have a cold? There you go. Oh, you have bronchitis? Yep, that's it.
What the fuck? You smoke cigarettes? Bam! Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Some bullshit.
And then like a few weeks ago, I was convinced I had it again because I was like worse than I was when I had COVID. I had like my head, I couldn't stop coughing. I was a disaster. I kept testing myself, nothing. nothing.
You probably did have
Just-
it again. Because I heard
just-
this latest batch is like the whole steez is that everybody keeps testing negative, but they actually have it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Awesome.
this.
So what are they calling? Do you know what they're calling this
This
particular
new strain. Asshole.
Memorial Day.
Oh, Megatron.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Megatron.
Oh, here we go again. Is what they're calling it.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh,
It just says a new Omicron subvariant.
I mean, Marcus, I think
It's
you
like
should-
Omicron B2.
Marcus, I think you should just
Shithead.
go ahead and like, I don't know,
Chicken
lick a
pox.
doorknob.
Dude,
Right?
or my eyeball, Marcus. Come on over.
Lick
buddy.
Drew's, yeah,
Right
go
here.
go over and
Right
suck on
there.
Drew's tear ducts.
You should have just
Get
gone
you
and
some
made out
Rona.
to get it over with.
I mean, I'm cool with not having it, guys. Don't get me wrong.
Well, I just worry that when Marcus finally gets it, it's just gonna kick his ass.
Right.
I'll be the one to die.
No.
Oh, don't say that,
no,
Marcus.
dude,
Listen,
no.
listen. They couldn't kill me in the past 4 years. I ain't dying anytime soon. So.
I mean, if your cooking hadn't killed you yet.
Oh, no. Shots fired. Wait a second.
Pew, pew,
Yo, we
pew.
need safe words. Hold on.
Get out
Yeah,
of here.
we're
Drew.
like completely off our game. No safe words, no introductions. What?
Cussing in the first 10 minutes.
Cussing
Not
in
even the first 10
minutes.
seconds.
Yeah, fucking up.
There we go. Let's do this shit.
Yeah. Fuck.
I'll go first.
You can. That cannot be a safe word.
No, it can't. It can't.
Rona. That's mine, Rona.
Okay.
I was gonna go with Omicron.
Mine's gonna be rope.
Rope.
Mine's gonna be salty.
Salty. I like that.
Salty
That's good stuff.
chocolate
Like peanuts?
balls.
Or like my attitude right now.
Yeah, because I mean, let's see. I talked to you on Tuesday trying to see what you were up to,
Yeah,
and you had the Rona. So you've been home all week.
dude.
You've been
me
stuck in
tell
your
you,
house
Positive and shit.
all
With-
week.
With a whole family that's nuked.
Mm.
Fairy
Mm.
got it. The kids got it.
God.
Everybody got it.
The cats got it.
I don't know about the cats.
Cats can get the Rona.
Cats can get the Rona.
That was one
they
of the
can't
things
get
when
the
I
Rona.
had it. My brother was like, "Well, you might want." I lived by myself at the time. He was like, "Well, your cats can get it, so you might want to wear a mask inside." I was like, "Fuck
Yeah, I'm
those
not
cats.
nasal.
I'm
Wearing
not
a
wearing
mask
mask."
in your
Yeah.
fucking house,
Yeah.
in my own house. Fuck
Yeah.
that.
I was like,
Yeah.
"I live by myself."
These are my germs.
So the funny thing
This is
is
my
there's
hair.
another family at our school who's got it that's pretty close with Fairy, and apparently the only person in that family who hasn't had it is the husband, and he's been walking around the house like triple, quadruple masked, and we've all just been clowning the fuck out of him.
You're like, dude, just make out
Man
with your
up
life
and
get
catch
it.
that shit
Just
like a
catch that
fucking
shit
man.
and get it over with. Stop bullshitting.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. I'm a survivor.
Get it
Survive this
over
shit.
with.
Here's the thing. I'll get it like when it's almost over, like completely in like 5 years, like when it's almost gone.
Yeah, when everybody's already done, immune, like can't get any more. Marcus
I'll be
gonna
the last
fall
fucking
full
case.
blown. You're gonna be the last case, and you're gonna reinfect everybody. And it'll start all over again.
That asshole. Patient 0, 1,
We had
2.
it beat. We had it beat.
Stop
Marcus
looking at-
spawns like the new strain.
Right.
Oh, the strain of
The Bradley.
Bradley 25, 25.
Oh no, you got the Bradley Rona. You gonna die.
I mean, maybe I'll get the monkeypox. You know?
Yo, that
the
shit's
monkeypox.
fucking. That shit
Yeah.
looks nasty, yo.
It is nasty looking.
Yo, and apparently people are getting it from boning. So
Well, let's keep that to a minimum then.
It's the new
Boo.
AIDS.
ooh, too soon, Drew. Too
Was
soon.
it's come on,
Too
dude.
soon.
It's been 20 years.
30. 40.
Oh yeah, I guess it has been
It's been
30.
40 years. I remember watching Donahue, Ryan White.
Ew.
I mean, I remember going to see the AIDS quilt when I was in middle school.
Oh,
Were
no,
you
monkeypox
No.
looks terrible.
Monkeypox looks not fun at all.
Ooh.
And somebody in Boston got it. Somebody in Virginia tested.
Yo, somebody in
positive.
Virginia got that shit. Yep.
Somebody in Baltimore got it, I think.
Monkey
Well, it's not-
fuckers.
It
Of
started.
course
in
they
the-
did. Fucking Baltimore.
Hey now.
Baltimore. Got that Baltimore.
It's okay, hun.
Hey, hon. I just got some pox.
It's just a speed bump.
It's just little pox.
It's just a speed bump.
Ew, my God. No, that looks terrible. I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
no,
Google.
that shit
Don't Google it.
fucked up. Don't look at don't images.
Don't Google it. Oh, brutal.
I'm right there.
No,
Yeah,
thank
saying
you.
I as I was saying, don't do it.
I did it. I did it already before you
Shit
said it.
is-
Gross.
Again,
Anyway.
you know, so
No,
Ah,
Marcus.
boo.
Boo,
Pussy.
boo.
I mean, I took the least offended picture.
He did find the least gnarly picture because on the page that I pulled up of images, holy fucking shit. Like, But again, you know, it's just Mother Nature being like, you know what, y'all motherfuckers need to get the fuck out of here. Whatever it takes.
Right.
Monkeypox, tidal waves, tornadoes. Fucking
I mean, I already tried the Rona and y'all still survived, motherfuckers.
like I said, I was cheering for this asteroid that was coming by, man. I was like, you know. fucking-
That was like supposed
I've
to.
been
I
rooting
mean,
for
like
that
there's an
asteroid.
asteroid
it was
that was supposed to happen in like 1987, right? Like Halley's Comet was supposed to wipe the shit out of the human race.
was
Dude,
it?
I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down with Deep Impact.
Dude,
Little
we've had
Tina
a
Leone.
we've done enough. We've had enough.
We've had a good run.
We don't have jetpacks by now. We don't need them.
Yo, there are jetpacks.
They're
I
water
mean,
propelled
like,
now.
I mean,
And people just dive straight into the water because they don't know
not
how to use
jetpacks.
it.
I wanted like the GI Joe's kind. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Dude, they're out.
No, are they?
well, no, I've
I'm a-
seen, but the dude's got
Yo,
the things
I'm a
on his
text
hands.
Marcus, yeah.
I see. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
I was following that TikTok for
Coming
a
off
minute.
the side of a fucking boat onto another ship. Like that shit's real, dude. It's out there.
Yeah, I see.
We just ain't they're just not like letting us all see that shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, and then there was remember we had the video of the hoverboard. The guy that had like the legit hoverboard.
Yep.
And he was like flying through the streets of LA or some shit. Deep.
I mean,
impact.
look, we're still not Meet George Jetson and shit. So like the future's
I don't
disappointing.
understand why
me.
we aren't, right? How come we're not there yet? Why don't we live above the clouds?
Look, we can't do the most simple of shit, Val. Like, you might need to just temper your expectations, right? Like,
He's not wrong.
We
I'm
should have
saying,
at this
man,
point. We
I'm
should have been able
disappointed
to
in
like.
humanity this
We
week,
should have
bro.
been able to go like this and then be somewhere else in a different location in like 2
Oh
minutes.
yeah, I forgot about that dude too. Like that's
I Dream a Genie kind of shit there, Val.
No, like yeah. Well,
Yeah.
not like magic, but like, you know, be
Why
like,
isn't it a
you know,
magic? Should be fucking
transported someplace else. Like,
But that would be
you know, like
That
Star
seemed
like Star
some-
Trek. Like Star Trek.
That picture seemed like some kind of Jeff Bezos floating
If-
dildo platform.
if we had teleporters, we'd find a way to fuck it up.
It's
Right?
true. We'd all,
Some
it would end
asshole
up being
would,
like The Fly. where
yeah,
we'd
some
all,
asshole
like,
will get drunk and end up like
Yeah.
inside out
Yeah,
with
yeah.
our eyeballs on our forehead.
Yeah, it would end terribly. It would end terribly. Drew, you gonna go see Top Gun? Apparently,
As soon as I test negative.
It made $100 million.
Did
this
it?
weekend.
I really want. I kind of want. I want to see it.
Did anybody see it?
No,
No.
I
I
kind
have
of want
no-
to.
I do not.
I loved the original Top
I
Gun.
100% fucking love the first one. I cannot, like, I'm going to the Udvar Hazy fucking IMAX 18 story like screen to watch that shit.
Right.
Fuck yes.
I did go see Doctor Strange with my son today though. That was good. That was
Yeah,
good
was it Dr. Dumb?
No, it was
I
good.
was good.
actually pretty
Was it?
Yeah,
I can't
yeah, it
do
was
the
good.
multiverse thing, dude. They
No?
lost me after like Iron Man 13. Like, I just fucking couldn't.
It's funny you said that because Val sent me a meme, which I found to be funny because if you think about it, it's actually pretty true.
New MCU
exactly,
fans
100%.
2056 having to watch 182
Mhm.
movies and 35 shows just to properly understand the new movie. That's pretty wild.
100%.
I mean,
dude.
that's how I feel like right now when I
You
try
know
and
what the
figure out
worst
the
part
fuck is
about it
going
is
on.
for me? The worst part about it is for me is my fucking wife and my girls all have seen all of them and know where they all fucking lay in the timeline. And I'm just like, and I don't fucking care. Fuck all of you. And then I ask questions and they're like, oh, no, I don't care. Fucking.
Well, you know, Drew, you get what you give, bro.
No, I know.
You get what you give.
That's fair.
They want to learn you, but you don't want to be learned. So.
I watch them all and I still get confused. I'm like, wait, what happened with this one? And then I have to watch the movie again.
Episode. All right, there we go, guys. There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh God, put that away. Put that away.
Go,
Jesus.
Dude. Hold on, let me study.
See, I would need that while I was watching the movie. I got to refer back to the chart.
I got the opposite of a nerd boner looking at this.
Yeah, right. You got a nerd deflation.
I'm like, yeah, my shit just went inward. Like, ugh.
You got an innie?
Yeah, you know.
It went right back into your belly.
Crawled right up into my tummy. Yeah, that was obnoxious. Holy fuck! I can't believe someone actually sat down and charted that shit out.
Motherfuckers are nerds.
Hold up. When I just pulled that up, like 100 of them came up. So.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
So yeah. Everyone's got
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just enjoy them.
You guys, not to make shit really fucking heavy, but what do you guys? How do you guys feel about what the fuck went down in Texas this week?
I mean,
obviously nobody's a fan. Right?
Nobody's a fan. No one's a fan. But like, what's the most fucked up is the whole situation is fucked. But the icing on the cake is the whole, the police response.
Oh my God.
Or lack thereof, and the fact that like you literally held parents down that were trying to save their kids because you weren't trying to go in the.
But you went and took your own kids out.
I would have
you went and took your own kids
I would have punched a cop in the fucking throat.
They went and got their own kids?
Yes.
I would have punched a cop in his
they were
fucking...
tasing parents who were trying to get their children
Bro, you would have had to tase me. You would have had to fucking tase me a bunch of times. Fuck you. I'm getting in a car and driving through you motherfuckers to get my kids out of that fucking school. Go fuck yourselves.
So the Border Patrol agents who actually went in and did the deed, those cats were told to stand down by the local police numerous times, and finally were like, fuck this, we're going.
I mean,
like they could hear the children being shot.
Yeah.
They were screaming. Like
I mean,
there were kids who were like calling 911, being like, "Please send the police." Yeah. Like,
numerous phone calls. Phone calls.
Isn't it the job of the first what's it called? First
responders?
Yeah, isn't it your job by all means to sacrifice your life for people in harm?
Like, and they claimed that they initially thought it was a barricade situation and not an active shooter situation. So that's why they didn't want to go storm in.
But what they mean by that is this, right? So what they were claiming when they said that, and it's an important distinction, the distinction that they were trying to make was simply this. They thought that all the children in the room had been shot, and that they could not save any more kids by going in. And that's what they mean by active shooter into barricade.
Oh,
right.
Shit.
So if they were working under the assumption that everybody in the room was dead except for the shooter.
Except they could hear the kids screaming.
Not only that, they've got fucking kids calling 911. Which counteracts all of the fucking information, all of the intelligence that they have is shit, and it's being shown that it's shit every time that this little girl calls.
This is one of those situations where I'm sick to my stomach because I honestly cannot imagine a punishment. I cannot imagine an appropriate enough punishment for all those cops involved. I cannot think of anything that is. My brain.
They should all go to jail.
Shit, dude. No, I mean, number one, they should all have their badges taken from them.
All of them.
Right.
Badges, their pensions. They should have their pensions taken.
And they should all be criminally prosecuted.
Yes.
I mean, if I'm a cop,
here's the worst part about this whole thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, actually, I take that back. Let me back that up. This isn't the worst part because the worst part is those fucking
Obviously,
kids.
that they died.
Right. The crazy shit is that this is a community of 15,000 people. This is a small town of 15,000 people. All of those cops know their neighbors. All of those
And knew their
cops
children.
know all of these fucking people. And they're going to have to look at these fucking people every day for the next however long they live, knowing that they're fucking pieces of shit. Because that's what it is, dude. This isn't even you showed up and had a bad day at work. This is this is
Or like you just
You showed
by
up and didn't
accident,
do
you
your
like
fucking
made
job.
a mistake.
No,
or,
dude.
like,
You showed up and
No.
didn't do your fucking job.
Dereliction of duty.
Yeah.
You have one fucking job. Run to the gunfire, dude.
Right.
It's you.
That's what
a
you're supposed to
trained
do.
fucking
So,
officer against
hey, Drew.
a fucking punk ass kid who's
Drew,
got a
me-
fucking.
Let me ask you this: if you're a cop and your boss is like, "Hey, don't go in there," if you're a
You
cop,
go.
and you're like, "Fuck,"
You
that's what I'm saying.
fucking go.
That's
dude.
so you can go in there and be like, "Fuck you, I'm going in."
100%.
Because it's your life. You're
fucking
putting your
go,
life on the
dude.
line. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, if you say I was following orders, you're instantly a piece of shit.
Right.
Right.
You go.
Yeah.
That's
You
my
go,
punishment.
dude.
Yeah.
And every single and honestly, this is what I'm saying to you. The Border Patrol guys that finally fucking showed up on scene, when they got on scene and they finally figured out what the fuck was happening, they were
Fuck
like,
out
why
my
the fuck
way.
hasn't anybody gone? And they were like, stand down. And they were like, fuck you. And they went.
Good for them.
And they
I mean-
fucking went, dude. No, I mean, good for them, dude. They're showing up and onto a cold
no, I get
scene
that,
an
but,
hour late.
I mean,
You
it
know what
could've
I'm
been worse
saying?
if
And
they-
for
if they
them,
didn't
it's
go
like
in.
they're looking at themselves being like, why are we the ones? And then to fucking lie about it
Oh, that's the worst part.
to the nation? Oh my God, dude.
Then how did
Yeah,
you think that it was?
it's-
How did you think that you weren't going to get found out? Like,
it's amazing that they
how do
don't
you
realize
think
that like everyone has a camera in their pocket.
right?
Everything is documented all the
Did
time.
you forget?
Everything.
We're in 2020.
Everything.
Damn, dude.
Everything. Like, how are you?
Earthing.
You know,
Earth.
everything.
Earthing.
All right. Well, look, before we go even deeper, I'm gonna take a minute. Thank everybody that's watching. Really appreciate y'all being here. Take this opportunity to like and share on all your favorite podcast streaming platforms on Facebook and Instagram, the District of Misfits Show. On YouTube, we are the District. Well, go to our YouTube channel. It's the District of Misfits Show. Like and subscribe. Watch videos, episodes of this show, as well as other content produced by District Dogface Studio. And on Twitch, we are District of Misfits. Shout out to all y'all in Twitch land. And support us by going to CrushingDC.com and purchasing some gear. We got socks, hats, jackets, hoodies, housewares, coffee mugs.
Got Pride Month coming too.
Pride Month coming. We got a bunch of Pride themed stuff. Come and get you some. Yeah. And if you're interested in being.
Hey, Bill. No. Oh,
Oh,
Drew.
do it again.
What?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Come on, man.
Looking good. Sorry, I was reading the script, man. I was reading the script.
It was funny to know. I sent Drew a discount code. He's like, "Are you reading my mind right now? I have your."
Yo, that
Right.
shit was 100% just happened to be too.
Oh yeah, lastly, if you are interested in creating a podcast of your own and amplifying your voice or being a guest on this show, reach out to us at districtdogfacestudio@gmail.com.
No, we haven't done this yet, Boo. But where are you at? Where can we find you?
Oh, you can find me on Instagram. I'm not really on. I mean, I still have my Facebook active, but I'm not really fucking around on there anymore. But occasionally at CrushingBoo. Sometimes I'll be on the TikTok, but not really. I don't know. Social media is blowing me now. Social media is blowing me. All I can follow is thirst traps and food porn. and also weird science and nature like stuff is like the other shit, like, and drunk people falling off of shit. Those are the only things I can handle. That's the only thing I can handle right now, but because it's just the
Too much.
it's too much.
It's too much. You know,
It's
I
too-
mean, I've kind of checked out over the past month and a half, and yeah,
It's fucking hard.
Yeah.
It's fucking hard. Every time you turn on the shit, it's like shit's just fucking terrible, and the people running shit are just getting perpetually fucking worse. You guys already know my opinion. It doesn't matter what fucking color You know, I mean, yes, the Reds are worse than the Blues, but corporate greed is what's fucking this country up.
Right.
Corporate greed is what's fucking this country up. Period.
I'm the Pasteurized Chef. Sorry, Bill. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. I'm sorry. I forgot we were doing the things and started getting
all the things. All the things. And Torres.
I am at VMTDC on Instagram and apparently Twitter, but I don't use it. And I am at Valerie Michelle Torres, Michelle with 2 L's on the Book of Face.
Word.
And you, good sir.
What about you, Drew?
Swift.
On Instagram, I am mil.reticle. And on Twitter, I am SWFT1.
Sounds like a hip hop band. No, a R&B band from the 90s.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
Tony's done it again, right?
Man, I love Tony. Don't fuck with me. I like Tony.
I like Tony. I called him out.
Yeah,
which one's your favorite, Tony?
The skinny one.
Tony with an eye.
Tony with an eye. That's what I was looking for, Drew. Thank you.
That is good. Rich.
Oh shit. So, what's everybody looking forward to in the coming week? What's everybody got going on?
Well, I am doing a lot of rebranding on the podcast, and I am going 100% into the studio, Dogface. So I got a lot of shit on my plate that I'm doing. New clients, old clients, all want new shit. So I'm gonna be a busy boy this summer.
Excellent. What about you, Val?
In 2 days will be the start of my birthday month.
Oh,
birthday month.
Yes.
It
is my birthday month, and this year is a big year for me. I'll be turning 50 in June 20.
Shut the front door.
Yes. The
Are
big
you
50.
serious?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
I'm cutting all
damn,
my
dude.
hair off. I'm going to have a birthday party. Everybody's invited.
That's gonna be weird, dude. I don't know if I want you to cut all.
Oh, I'm
God
cutting
damn,
it. I mean, I'm not
Val.
shaving it off.
You
Right,
look
it's
like
not-
you're 35.
You should shave it off,
maybe,
Val.
dude.
You should shave it.
No, I don't think I'd look good with no hair. But I mean, now in all fairness, this will be the 4th time I've chopped my hair off to here, so it's not like the first time. But it's
This will be
still. I
weird
mean,
for
my
me.
hair is long. Like my hair,
It's too
I've-
Your
fucking-
hair's long
haven't-
as shit.
I haven't cut
It's
it.
really fucking
I really legit haven't cut it in 5 years. Like I
Right.
used to in years past, I used to like trim it a little bit every year before like I started letting it grow, and then I'd like chop it. But like I haven't cut it in 5
There's-
years.
I've always had female roommates, and I always would get annoyed with the hair on the wall and shit, and hair everywhere. Val's hair is super fucking long. It's like 3. I'm living with 3 women, like 3 girls.
I mean, my hair is like legitimately like 4 feet long. I think 3.5 to 4 feet long at the moment.
True.
That's a little.
That's
person.
crazy. Yeah, my hair is like
That's
an inch.
It's like wait, where is it now? It's like halfway down to my knees.
That's
Down
crazy.
it's long. I mean, and again, it's not the longest it's been. The first time I cut my hair was proper down to my knees.
What? Jesus. How do you not like strangle yourself in your sleep? Fuck.
I mean, I wear my hair up when I sleep. I don't sleep with my hair down. Otherwise, it would just
You
be
can't.
everywhere.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You lost in it. Swimming.
So that's what I'm looking forward to. This I don't know. It's just getting fucking hotter and hotter. Working outside at the waterfront is getting more unbearable. I like can't.
Yeah, but I
Um,
hope you're fucking killing it.
Sometimes, I mean, like on Saturday we were really busy, and we got absolutely crushed. But
amateur.
everybody was like, it was a solid 10% lower, like that we were getting to. We barely made 20% of our ring, and barely, and that I mean, we ran. Normally on a normal Saturday day, we've been ringing less, and I've been walking out with more, and it was garbage. I mean, it's fun.
So,
But we'll see. We'll see what
so
happens.
you said it was getting hot. I have a little life hacks for you. Popsicles.
In my bottom.
So take your favorite soda, take your favorite fruit juice, It's got enough sugar in there to freeze. Put the popsicles in and enjoy a nice.
We need to make some boozy popsicles. That's what I want.
Oh man, so
You know, Boo, you know what's going to be happening.
what's up?
It's going to be river season.
Shout out to the mighty Shenandoah team.
Dude,
Faded.
Have
We're
you
gonna be
guys
going tubing
not?
soon.
You guys need to do a District of Misfits tubing session.
I know,
So,
but except
There's
Marcus
one
would
problem.
not. Marcus
We
would
can't have
not.
Marcus out in the sun on the river. It won't end well. He won't make it
He's
back.
too translucent.
He won't make it back. He'll be dude. He would be. Not only would he be lobster red by the end of it, but like
Everybody would be dead.
he
Like,
doesn't
just-
do well
he'd, like,
being
become the
beaten
Hulk.
on relentlessly by the sun. It just
I'm Irish German, so go figure.
I don't know. Maybe we could get him like a little like
Not gonna happen.
shelter to sit under while he goes down the river.
So,
But dude, listen, put out an email to all the past guests for the fucking year and like bring everybody out, go out to Harper's Ferry, do a little tubing trip.
Oh shit, we should do that.
That would be dope as fuck.
that would be fun, actually. I probably would do that one.
Marcus
We should
can
do
get,
that.
like SPF
We can get
98.
Now, all right, now hold on. Keep in mind, I am from the beach, and I know how to fucking handle myself in the sun if I choose to.
If you choose
If I
to.
choose to. I mean, I did lifeguard pools a couple summers. So
There you go.
Yeah.
speaking of me being Irish German, I'm gonna show a meme, and this is exactly what happened to me.
bro, what an actual tarnation! Imagine going 15 years thinking, "Thank fuck I'm not ginger," just for your beard to grow out red.
This has happened to me.
Dude, that is fucking brutal.
I saw that and I was like, oh, look, this is Marcus.
It's not Marcus Lowe. I read it, but that's the one I said. That's not funny.
Too close to home.
It's way too close.
Especially when you're like fucking doggy on gingers all the time. You fuck you, ginger, right? And then your fucking beard grows out. Hello.
So I couldn't grow a beard till like 25, 26, but I was blonde most of my childhood. Strawberry blonde, and then also I turned brunette once I got fucking older, not in the sun as much. And then the beard starts growing in, and it's ginger. All of it. I mean, my pubes aren't even ginger, but my fucking beard's ginger.
Whoa.
What? Have you met me, Drew? Come on.
What's my safe word again? I forgot already.
Pina
Rona.
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 For a group of people to talk about finger fighting, pubes. That's where we draw the line.
Drew
nowadays.
does not know about the finger fighting.
I'm
so-
sure he does.
And I'm fine with finger fighting. I just don't want to talk about your pubes.
Last time you told me to take my screen off.
No, I did not.
What happened?
So if she turns her thing off, you go away.
Oh.
Your sound. So I.
Oh yes.
But I'd rather have her screen up so we can see the District of Misfits, Crushing DC, as opposed to an avatar.
You know.
You know?
Dig it. Oh my god.
So Drew, when are we going to do a podcast for you and Brian, or by yourself? I'm waiting.
You know, it's not that I don't have things to say. I just don't know if I can. I don't know if I'm confident enough in my voice to feel that I can hold down an hour worth of content like
You don't
that.
have to do an hour. You can do 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It could be a topic.
Drew Swift's podcast for people with no attention span.
That's actually
You
just yell for
it's
like
you
15
just
minutes
cram,
straight.
You just cram a lot of shit into 15 minutes and keep it moving.
Yeah. I mean, I do all the work for you. You should have fuck up.
Figure it out. How's are you still how's Swift Precision going?
Swift Precision is going great. I'm heading up to New Hampshire here in June to take a pistol instructor course.
Nice.
And then I am also taking another course in late September, early October that is going to enable me to be able to make instructors nationwide.
Right on. So Drew, for people who have never seen you on this show before, why don't you give them a background on what Swift Precision is?
Okay. My name is Drew Swift. I was a former infantry Marine for about 8.5 years. All of those years were in an infantry billet. I was what was called a primary marksmanship instructor for Scout Sniper Platoon 3-8, which means I used to teach professional Marines how to shoot really small things at really long distances. I'm also certified by the National Rifle Association to instruct pistol, rifle, shotgun, concealed carry and wear, defensive pistol. I'm a chief range safety officer for the NRA. And I'm also a range safety officer and officer in charge aboard Marine Corps Base Quantico currently. All that NRA affiliation, unfortunately, comes right now because it's the only board that is recognized nationally.
Right.
Boo and I've had this conversation before. I struggle with some of the acceptance of, the fact that it's the beast that I've got to I got to deal with, I got to live with because it's just fucking part of the package.
It's what it is.
Yeah. But it's tough, man. It's tough because, like, as you can see over my shoulder, I've got a fucking AR-15 on my wall, and I own 6 AR-15s, for different reasons. And that's the shit that is fucking this country up right now, repeatedly. And, trying to walk a delicate balance of fucking, the Second Amendment. And I'm a firm and solid believer in the right for Americans to own and bear arms. But I believe that right's got to be for everyone and not just for select Americans. And usually those select Americans are Americans of the right color or the right political persuasion. I'm a fucking believer that it's got to be for everybody, but it also has to be done responsibly. And we got to find a way, man. We got to find a way through this shit where, you know what I'm saying? We can fucking actually get some real solid laws on the book that are going to start protecting the citizens of this country, because this shit is fucking ridiculous, man.
So, Drew, if you had to write the rules, what would you do? Like if in your head, in your perfect world.
Okay.
What would that
so
be?
Here's the thing, and I'm going to tell you guys a real honest fucking statement here.
Expect nothing less from you.
Most of the shit that comes up about gun laws and a lot of the problems that people have with the gun laws that are written for this country are because there are people who have no fucking clue what they're talking about when it comes to guns, making absolute statements about guns.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
I
reality, and I can give you a perfect example for that, right? So everybody hates the AR-15, and everybody hates the AR-15 because they call it an assault rifle, and it's black, and it's scary, and it's got like aggressive features to it, and this, that, and the other. But then you can look at a gun that's called a Mini 14, right? And it's wood, and it's soft, and it's brown, and it doesn't feel as angry, and it's not as scary. It's the exact same style gun, and they do the exact same style things, right? But the problem is that for anybody who knows, or for anybody who's going to take this shit seriously, if you don't know how to differentiate those two and say that, hey, they're the same fucking thing, like right, you instantly lose any kind of credibility.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's like part of it is just we need to educate the people who are trying to make these laws. That's the first and foremost, right? The crazy thing is that when you look at an AR-15, you see people out there who are just like, it's my right, I should own this, nobody should be able to take this right from me, like, and it's mine, right? And any 18-year-old, man, punk ass kids who can't even fucking buy beer can go out and buy these weapon systems and all of the ammunition that they need for them right now. Dude, when I was in the fucking Marine Corps, that shit was issued to me. I had to fucking turn in a weapons card to fucking retrieve that thing from the armory.
You had to
And
earn
if I
it.
wasn't actively in the field training to do my job, I had to turn that shit back in. You know what I'm saying? The fact that these things are fucking just this available to people is fucking insane. Insane, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like you know what I'm saying? I'm the dude you want to have this gun. Like,
Right.
when you think about, oh, Drew's got AR-15s, okay, that makes sense.
That doesn't bother
You know
me
what
at
I'm
all.
saying?
Yeah.
But, like, this shit should not just be in everybody's fucking lap, dude. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I remember when we went shooting, you were telling
No.
me that like people, like when you were at the store, that the salesmen were basically trying to like sell AR-15s to like little old ladies, like
Yeah,
way
dude,
more,
Go ahead.
just trying to make a buck. More importantly than more. I believe the point that you were trying to make was that as opposed to giving her what would work best for her,
Yes.
they were trying to upsell her on.
So what Boo's telling you is the story that is the origin story of my company, actually.
Wow.
One of the
Right on.
first things that I did when COVID hit was I went to the gun store to buy ammunition because I needed to take my rifle to the range and zero it and make sure that it was good to go. Right. And so one of the things that that led me to be like, you can teach people and you should impart your professional knowledge of fucking weapon systems to people, because this is where it's going, is that a little old lady walked into a gun store that I frequent and was like, oh my God, I never thought I would own a gun, but I feel like I need to right now. What should I buy? And the guy behind the counter turned around and grabbed a $2,500 AR-15 and put it on the fucking counter in front of this woman and was like, this is the perfect gun for you. And she was freaked out, dude. She was freaked out. Homeboy goes back into the back to get his paperwork. And I was just like, ma'am, you don't need to buy this gun. I was like, this is not the gun for you. I was like, this is a great firearm, but like it's going to take you years to master this. And she was just like, oh my God, I just thought I was going to be this fucking Rambo killer. And I was just like, no, this isn't you. You need to go find yourself a nice small pistol, like a handgun, if you really feel that you need to. But dude, here's the thing. If you walk into an Audi dealership, what are they going to do?
Same thing.
They're going to sell you a fucking
They're going to
Audi.
upsell you. Yep,
Right,
they're going to upsell
They're
you.
going to sell you a fucking Audi, dude. You walk into a gun store, especially in the height of fucking Gundam, and what are they going to do? They're going to try and sell you the most expensive fucking gun out there, dude. That's what their job is at the time.
I get it, but there's a moral value there somewhere. There's got to be a threshold.
I mean,
Dude.
For you, for me, and for a bunch of people who think like us, right? But guess what? Look at January 6th, homie. There's a bunch of people who don't think like us. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a bunch of people who just fucking, like, put them in their hands, goddammit. Every single person with the fucking gun in their hands is better than one who doesn't have a gun in their hand.
I tell you what, one of my favorite like memes, or like anytime there's like a video out, and it's when they get the NRI people, and they're always white, and then you have a black guy sitting there saying, "Yeah, gun rights for everybody," and then you get just so basically it's like the guy's saying, "Hey, I want the same guns as you. I think everybody should have rights to the guns," and then you see the white people kind of like, basically what you were saying in the beginning of your conversation. It's like, oh, we can't have homie.
Right.
Not my skin tone.
Really, like their mentality is like everybody should have guns except for you, right?
Except for
you, not you,
So
just you.
They're like everyone who looks like me.
Right. I think the first time that I came on the podcast and talked about my business, I actually said this, but dude, all gun laws are rooted in racism. Every single one of them.
Pretty much everything.
Gun laws did not exist in this country until freed black people started to buy guns. And then as more immigrants came into this country and started to buy guns, more and more gun laws came into account.
Right. Yeah,
dude, it was their way to tamp down the minority population owning guns because it scared the shit out of them.
Drew,
right?
I see your podcast in my head, man.
Well, I mean, we can. Yeah.
No, but you're right, Doug. No, you're absolutely right. Like it's how a lot of the laws in the United States, like I said before, that's how they're created.
No, you're right. It is how most of the laws in the United States have been written, which is why, honestly, dude, like, hey, you know the crazy shit is, dude? Like, we live in a country right now that is supposed to be the greatest example of a democracy in the world, right? However, we're not a representative democracy.
No.
You know what I'm saying? We're governed by the minority at this point.
10%.
They
no other democracy on the planet has an electoral college.
What the fuck? An
What is
electoral college, dude?
Yeah, skeet.
Like, I don't know, man. Like, there's work. You know what, dude? It's been 2 years since fucking George Floyd, man.
Damn.
When the fuck are we gonna
right.
actually realize the shit that we said we were gonna fucking make happen?
Right.
So
I mean, literally, it was June 1 when all this.
This is,
stuff
but
started.
again, it was this fucking weekend.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
what I'm
this
saying.
fucking
Yeah.
weekend.
Not to take away from the George Floyd, because rest in peace, rest in power. Well, what do you think about like Beto O'Rourke confronting Abbott at his press release or press?
The worst thing about it is this, dude. Look, Beto's a real motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a real dude. And I think he believes in all of his shit, and he believes like in the shit coming out of his mouth, and he's really trying to fucking make a change. Unfortunately, I think the optics of it is a political stunt. It's a political stunt, dude. And that's how it looks. It looks like a political stunt in a world of political stunts.
Okay, maybe it is a stunt. But what's a better time to do that?
I don't think there was. I think there was a perfect fucking time.
I mean, sometimes you gotta shake the shit up to fucking make shit fucking work.
Right, dude. He just listen. You know what actually fucking made him like
El Paso
more? I don't know, like legit in my book was the fact that the next day he went to fucking Houston and was talking to all of the fucking protesters who were protesting the NRA's fucking convention.
So I was just about to ask you that. Like, what are your thoughts on that? You know, like the fact that like,
how did they not cancel that convention?
Right.
How in the fuck did they not cancel that?
How did they not cancel that convention? But also, all those motherfuckers who like doubled down were like, we're gonna still be there at the convention, and we're gonna speak.
Actually, you know, Drew, you know why they didn't cancel it?
All that shit.
Do you know why they didn't cancel it?
That's what I don't understand.
They had like every other corporation. They have a budget. They have to spend that money, and if they don't spend that money, they don't get as much money next year.
And you know,
but dude, the money was spent, boo.
Yeah, the money was already spent. Yeah.
Just
and
don't
like
go.
a lot of the speakers
just don't go. And you know what?
Like,
have a dark convention center and just fucking. You know what the NRA could have done? The NRA could have fucking bought a whole bunch of fucking goodwill with the American people by being like, you know something? We're going to take the politics out of the NRA. At the heart of it, the National Rifle Association is the largest organization in this country that teaches gun safety. And we just had the worst gun safety fucking incident that's happened in fucking 10 years. And because of it, we're not going to have our convention. All the money is spent, but the convention's going to be dark and we're not coming.
Right? Who like, oh, good for them.
And I
right?
think they're pieces of shit. I think they're complete pieces of shit.
No.
But I would have been like, that's a good move.
But like, you know, I've been reading some of the things that like some of the leadership had been saying, and they, you know, there's now it's and it's just, you know, more par for the course for them. They're deflecting and saying, well, you know, if like we need to be focusing more on mental health. We need to be focusing more on protecting our schools. Motherfucker, there were police at the school. They're saying we need to make sure that there are police at the president, police presence at all the schools and blah blah blah. But fuck you, they were there and they didn't do jack shit for these children.
Dude, like it's fucking heartbreaking, man.
You know, and like you have Trump and Cruz and like all those fuck faces sitting there. Like,
understand this. When we talk about this, right? We're talking about Leela's class. Or DJ's class.
Yeah, we're talking about my kids'
you know what I'm saying?
They were fourth graders.
No, dude, fourth grade. Third grade, dude. Like that's us. That's you, boo. That's me, man. Like dude, this shit fucking.
I mean, and again, like,
yeah, man.
You know what happened? You know, like Sandy Hook happened. What, like 15, 16 years? I can't.
No,
like,
10.
No, Sandy Hook happened
10
10 years ago.
10 years ago.
10 years ago. Yeah, right. So,
and those
dude,
were babies. They
Remington,
were first graders. They were also, I mean, not that this has any bearing, but they were also, it was a classroom of first grade special needs kids. You know, and one of actually a classmate of mine from grade school, her daughter was one of the kids who were killed in Sandy Hook. And
I just saw somewhere that in the civil suit or whatever against Remington, Remington settled for $73 million.
Yeah,
but you cannot.
That's not. I mean, you know, those babies are still not going to be. Those teachers are no longer going to be there. You know, and like. Yeah. And you know, all these fucking, and I know this is like trite and like everybody is saying this, but like thoughts and prayers doesn't do jack shit.
No.
You know, like all these thoughts and prayers constantly, like thoughts and prayers with the parents, with the families, with the schools, blah, blah, blah. Go fuck yourself and shove those thoughts and prayers up your fucking ass.
100%.
Like, you know, I mean, these kids, you know, it's the same with Parkland. It's the same across the board. All these children are being killed. And like still nothing. These people who are so fixated on like we need or ultimately on the money. When it all said and done, it's on the money. They're fixated on the money. The money is more important to them than the safety of the young children in our society.
So
like, you know, Marcus, I sent you that one meme about you know, all these people who are so concerned about forcing you to have the baby, but you know, but they don't care about your baby and the safety of your baby in schools. Like that is
no. Once it leaves your vagina,
they don't give a shit, right?
Yeah.
Like who cares about their safety in the school if they can't even go to recess and be safe, right?
But
like,
hold up, don't be following that Christian way up until fucking conceiving that baby, and now we want to be all up in that baby's shit, right?
I mean, I even think about like when the back to when a government bold enough to force you to have a kid, but 2 weeks to ensure that they can have at least get through recess alive. Like, you know, I think about during the sniper here in when was it? It was like 2002.
Oh, don't ask Boo and I about that.
2003?
2001.
So,
2001.
It was 2001 was 9/11.
No, it was like, 2002.
2002.
2002.
So I was teaching at I taught a preschool at the time, and like we couldn't have our kids be out on the playground. Like the kids couldn't go out on the playground because it was unsafe. You know, I taught at St. Patrick's in DC, and we were locked in our classrooms, and that feeling of like not being able to be out with these children and like worried about their safety. I mean, that is like devastating, you know, and like I think about I thought about Sandy Hook, and then again with these this last shooting in Texas, like we went through during that time we did go through a lot of drills with the kids. Like what we were supposed to do, we were supposed to put these like posters on our windows and like lock the door, and like we had to designate where we were going to bring the kids. Like in my classroom, we had 2 little baby potties that were for the little guys, and we were going to shove everybody in those potties and in the closet. And I would think about it, and I would be like, what would I do as a teacher? Like where would I go with these kids? You know, like I had 4-year-olds, and it would really weigh on me. Like what would happen if we had a shooter in this school, and where would I take them, and what would I do? Would I use my body to cover them? Like I would.
You would.
I mean, they don't even give teachers, you know, we already live in a society where teachers have to pay for all their own fucking school supplies, and now they have to worry about this type of shit.
Hold up, Boo. You really want to trip on some shit? Trip on this, dude. We're talking about trying to fucking arm teachers.
Yeah,
and like you know, like I remember
when the fucking armed motherfuckers who were supposed to actually protect
go with that motherfucker,
armed.
Right? Well, so
You know
I
what I'm
remember
saying?
like a few
And yet
years
we got
ago.
fucking 2 teachers inside this classroom who were
Right.
throwing themselves in front of fucking this pit.
Right. And like, a few years ago, my niece who is a teacher, she teaches high school, but I remember she posted something very like, poignant, and she was like, they want to give me a gun. They want to give me a gun, and they won't even give me, all I'm asking for is a pencil and a stapler.
Right.
But they want to give me a gun. And
Yeah.
she's like, I'm asking for a pencil and stapler, and they can't even give that to me. I have to go buy it myself. It's broken. Our system is broken, and we are not saving these children.
Broken.
We are not protecting our kids.
I'll say this, Marcus, you, I think, were the one that was like, what are the laws you would change? Here's one that'll change some shit real fast. Put a 30-day waiting period on any fucking AR-15.
Why can't you? What is so wrong about that? Like, what is...
Put a 30-day waiting period on any AR. And every AR has got to go through a fucking, like, federal
How hard is that
license.
really? Like, how much?
It's not hard. It's not hard at all. And it's not
like,
how about... Yo, you heard me say that I own 6 of them.
Listen, you gotta fucking take a driver's test. Fucking...
Yo, see, I always felt like guns should be regulated like getting your license. Like, you should have to fucking take. You should have to take some kind of fucking test.
Some people do. Well, no, Boo, you're right. That's the.
There should be some kind of test.
There should, and there should be an equivalency. Because, and dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you really, really want to get down to the nitty gritty, sell whatever guns you want. Regulate the ammunition.
So there was a comedian. What comedian said they should fucking make bullets like Chris Rock? I think it was.
Oh, it was Chris Rock. Yeah, he's like
make bullets $1,000.
Yeah, make bullets like $1,000. You got to really want to shoot a motherfucker.
But the problem is this: people like me, like. Again, I don't know why I just looked over my shoulder. So maybe you get a
license. Maybe you, Drew, get a license. Maybe you get a license because you are a professional, because you passed the test.
But hold on,
the more
dude.
tests you pass, the cheaper your bullets get.
I get it, dude. But then there isn't. Look, I'm pretty open to the fact that, like, I understand that I'm a very unique individual. You know what I'm saying? And especially within the 4 of us. I'm a unique individual in the fact that, like, I agree with all the shit that we're supposed to agree with politically. I agree with all the shit that we're supposed to agree with racially. I'm not a fucking racist. I'm not a fucking asshole. I've got experience with guns. You see what I'm saying, though? Like,
I got you, bro.
I check all the boxes that it's like, oh, well, if anybody should have those things, it's true, right? But then again, on the other side of that, it's like, well, I'm glad I met your criteria, so now I can just go on with my life and, like, do whatever I want to do and own my guns and fucking be okay. So but, like, I get it. I really understand.
So maybe you have to re-up every 5 years or 3 years.
Something like that, dude.
Again, if you treated it like a car, if you treat it like getting a driver's license, if you treat it like owning a car, dude, insurance, you should have to have gun insurance.
Yes.
You should have to fucking pay, and that shit. And I mean, again, though, but to circle back around to a point that Drew made earlier, one of the things is that, like, most of the gun laws are inherently racist. So let's say if insurance was to become a thing,
your insurance would be higher than mine.
Yeah, my insurance would be astronomically higher.
No,
I got a DUI, so I should have higher fucking insurance.
Hold on, Marcus. It wouldn't be astronomically higher. They wouldn't insure him.
Or that.
That's
because it'd be based off of your credit. It'd be based off of some fucked up shit like your credit score, like just all the things that
That is how they stop
all the things that are
person or the brown person from owning the gun. Is they don't provide the insurance.
It's like the red line when you want to buy a motherfucking house.
So, Marcus, the fucked up thing is is where I was going with this, is that all of these rules, all of these regulations, the real person who fucking is, like, affected the most is the person who usually needs the gun the most.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the part that sucks, dude. Is that, like, you have people who aren't as financially stable, who are people of color, who might be threatened or need a fucking firearm to protect themselves.
But they're threatened because they're in the situation because of their color and race already, which is another law all the fucking together.
Right. But this is where I'm going. Now, there's a whole lot of redneck white people that hide behind that shit.
Piece of shit. You fucking
100%, dude.
I'm just
but they hide behind that shit to be like, oh.
I grew up with those guys. I grew up with those motherfuckers.
So did I. So did I, dude. I see them every day.
Continue your conversation. I'm sorry.
You're good.
So here's the thing.
Marcus.
I'm going to let him keep going. That's what I was going to say. Keep going.
I know. Look, man, this is like a hard topic for me. This is a hard conversation for me because I adamantly believe in the Second Amendment and the people's right to bear arms, but it's got to be done in a way that's responsible. It can't just be you've passed the litmus test of being born in the continental United States and that allows you to fucking own firearms that can fucking wage war on people, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that, you've got to be able to prove that you can fucking handle this responsibility. The other part that I have an issue with is that over the past few months, over the past few of these incidents, we've come to find that fucking 18-year-olds are the most prevalent age for fucking acting out and being stupid.
Well, that's why I like the 21-year-old rule, like the beer rule.
Dude, fuck 21. Let's go to 25.
I can't rent a car until I'm 25.
Dude.
There you go.
That's
100%, dude.
So
25 years old,
30 days.
And you have to wait for 30 days.
25, 30 days, yes.
I'll be into it.
Well, I mean, let's make it happen. Fuck, dude.
But how?
And you know
how do you do that? Like, you have so many lawmakers who don't fucking give a shit.
I mean, there's enough of them.
Money from,
there's enough of them that are on the take. There's enough of them that are on the take on both sides of the aisle. Like more Republicans than Democrats, obviously, but they are definitely.
So, do we take the money away from them so the NRA cannot donate money?
Oh, I mean, dude, I have a whole fucking thing about lobbying that I could go into. I mean,
we don't have 10 hours.
We don't have 10 hours.
I mean, we do.
Dude, that's a podcast.
Yeah. No one wants to listen to me scream about politics for fucking.
I mean, I know Val doesn't. She goes to sleep.
You know the crazy shit?
I have fallen asleep before. Sorry.
Val, let me tell you about being.
So, Drew, let me tell you the story. Boo went on like a tangent for 45 minutes.
It was after we'd already stopped the broadcast. And
we'd already had
that Val was listening, and I'm like,
I was like this.
I was on a hot streak, and all of a sudden, I think you might have started snoring.
I fell asleep.
Val's been asleep. And I'm watching.
I was like this, listening, and then I fell asleep.
But Drew, I'm watching this whole train waiting for Boo to notice that she's sleeping.
We gotta get money out of politics, man.
And I just cannot wait.
No, you don't understand.
Capitalism is killing us, man.
There's a whole thing like that.
What I'm telling you is,
bitch, how do you know you were sleeping?
Man, yeah. I was on a roll.
I
was making a lot of really good points.
You were. I would agree with you. Drew,
I'm not saying that the points weren't valid. It's just I don't remember them
So Drew, I want to buy a handgun. What do I do? What's my steps as a 43-year-old man?
As a 43-year-old, you live in the state of Maryland?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Technically, I live in Maryland and Delaware.
Okay.
Delaware?
Delaware?
Fuck up.
No, you live in Maryland.
Okay, go.
You need to come take a 4-hour gun safety course taught by an NRA certified instructor.
Yeah, because I don't want to touch a gun without that fucking thing.
Come holler at Swift Precision. Okay. We will give you a Maryland certified handgun qualification course.
Okay.
You earn an HQL. And
what's
then
HQL? What's HQL?
HQL is a handgun qualification license. I will teach you I will teach you a class that will qualify you to earn a handgun qualification license. You have to then get fingerprinted, and you have to take a passport picture, turn it into the Maryland State Police, and then they will issue you a license that will enable you to buy a handgun.
Okay. So as
Now,
you're saying,
for the District of Columbia, all you have to do is basically you need to go into the firearm registration unit and basically run a background check on yourself. You do not need a class on firearm safety.
Wow.
Yeah.
Go
That's
DC.
crazy.
All you have to do is basically
Way to go.
prove that you are not legally
insane or anything like that.
like insane or unable to own a gun, and you can buy a gun and get it transferred into one of the FFLs, federal firearms license in the district, and you're good to go. In the state of Virginia, all you have to do is go, "Hey, Cletus."
In the state of Virginia, you can just walk up to a red box and fucking
Hey,
get you
So hold
a
up.
AR.
And be like,
So
"Hey,
hold
Cletus."
We're all in the restaurant industry.
Get off the dang roof.
Hold on. We're all in the restaurant industry. We got to do serve safe longer. Unless you do.
Oh yeah, there's more. Yeah,
Yeah.
You have to do
We're
8 hours of
required to-
serve safe and
Dude,
pass the test.
here's what I'm going to tell you. I'm not even going to fucking lie to you one little bit about this. And I hate, this is the first time I've ever like drawn these lines together to make a straight line. But it is harder for me to get a fucking ABRA manager's license
What the fuck?
than it is to buy a gun in the state of Virginia.
That's horrible.
That's some
That
shit,
blows
yo.
me. Blows
Yeah, because you got to have clean hands.
Like
You gotta
Tips.
fucking
Tams, whatever.
tips. Yeah,
I mean, food
fucking-
poisoning's a
Gotta
lot
go
of like
in.
hypotheticals.
Dude,
like
It is 5
shooting a
times
gun's not a
harder
hypothetical.
to get a manager's license in the district than
Way
it is
harder.
to buy a
Like,
gun in
what
Virginia.
For a very long
Fuck.
time, I could not get a manager's license in the District of Columbia because
Dude, if you owe more than
I did
$100
not
to
have
DC
clean
government,
hands.
you can't get a manager's
Yeah.
license. Like they're
Like,
That
petty
is
as
why
shit, yo.
Val
it is. It's
never
true.
got a
That's why I
license.
couldn't
They're
get
petty.
my manager's license.
You're petty as fuck, yo.
Also, that was like my excuse for never wanting to get a manager's license. I'd be like, I don't have clean hands. I apparently now have clean hands.
Oh, my hands are filthy.
So, Drew,
Oh,
hey,
filthy.
hey, Drew, how much is a? All right, so I see a handgun behind you. What is that handgun?
No, you don't.
No, he doesn't.
What's that thing? I see a thing.
That's a rifle.
What's
underneath
that? What's
That
that
thing on the
little?
wall behind me.
it. No.
Is
bitch,
it there
I
a little
see
pistol or
handgun.
something? There's a pistol.
Oh,
behind
shit.
you.
Oh, that's a trainer.
Bitch, please.
That's
That's
not
what?
that's not a real gun. That's a
What is
trainer.
it? Oh.
It's a trainer.
Okay,
It's
so
like
if I
that-
wanted, so my point is, if I
That's
wanted
shit.
to buy, if I wanted to buy a handgun, how much would that cost? Like, I'm curious.
It depends. What handgun?
Bing
you
that
wanna
shit,
buy.
Marcus.
Bitch, I want basic.
Bing that shit.
Bing that shit.
What
Mark.
I mean, it depends on what handgun you want.
have
I could
no
find
idea.
you a
I know
handgun for
zero
$300.
things about.
All right. I think this is a conversation for.
Yeah, this is
No,
separate.
no,
Yeah,
I'm just
this
curious
is on
out
that.
loud. Whatever. fuck it.
Curious out loud.
No, dude, I'm not trying to stop you from getting knowledge. I just feel like we're
Right?
kind of. I don't know.
Yes.
I feel like
Yeah, we're
you guys
going
can,
down the
you guys can
handguns.
work.
We're-
You guys can work this shit out between the two of y'all.
Right. So, back to how the District of Misfits needs to go get trained a little bit with
That's where I was going.
swift
Okay,
swift
stop.
precision.
All right, so
We
listen.
still need to do it once you're
I've
out of
told-
COVID.
I have told you fucking guys,
Yeah.
like,
He's not wrong.
Here it comes.
exactly, it's not coming.
Here it comes.
Just
2 years
whenever
later.
you guys want, we can do this. I've told you this repeatedly.
For 2 years.
How about this? Hey, however, here's what I'll say. The best experience that I could give you would be aboard Marine Corps Base Quantico,
Cool.
okay? Because it's on a military range. Those don't come by normal people every day, right?
Right.
Like, this is like some shit that is like, it's special,
Yeah.
right? So if you guys really want to go out and shoot, I'm
I do.
happy to take you out to Marine Corps Base Quantico and like we can engage targets from fucking 18 yards to 700 yards.
Yeah, we can't do 700. Look at us.
No, you fucking can.
I
Is
can
what
try.
I'm telling you.
I can
You
try.
can
Bitch, I'm blind out my
1,000%.
right
Try.
eye. I can't. I can shoot.
Dude.
Marcus,
35.
Speak for yourself, Marcus.
I'm really fucking good at what I do.
All right,
It's facts.
All right, so with me with a blind right eye, if I can shoot 700 feet,
Yeah,
that's good advertising.
700 yards.
Whatever. That's even worse.
It is.
I mean, good.
You
for
know what
good
it
for me.
is? It's 3 times worse than 700.
Then 7.
And
I'm
that is
sorry, but you
completely
just got
fucking
carried,
fair.
Nobody
Math.
said there was going to be math on this
Math.
show.
And I
Wait a
deserved
second.
all of that. Yeah,
Hold on a
no,
second.
What was your
yeah, no.
safe word?
Oh.
Banana. I don't know. Fucking monkeypox. No, what the fuck was it?
No, what
shit.
was yours?
Omicron.
Exactly.
Omicron.
Omicron.
Oh,
You
Lord.
can't
All
even
right.
remember your fucking safe word.
All right. So, on that note, we're gonna take a moment right now and thank all you crazy
Yeah, do all
fuckers
that.
still watching us, still hanging in there. We know it's Memorial Day. Y'all could probably be out drinking or actually, hopefully you're drinking while you're watching this because I know
I mean,
that
what's the point if you're not?
that would definitely make this go down a lot smoother. Anyways, yeah, appreciate y'all hanging out with us. Please let us know you're here in the comments. Say what's up. If you are so inclined, please like and share on all your favorite podcast streaming platforms on Facebook and Instagram with the District of Misfits Show on YouTube. You can find us also the District of Misfits Show. Subscribe to our channel. Watch all these past episodes as well as other content produced by District Dogface Studio right here within these walls.
Hey, Boo, can I say something? Your boy Brian Frieda is on every show, like every show. Can we
Love
give
me
him a
some
shout
Brian
out?
Frieda.
Gotta give him
Shout
a
out to Brian Frieda. Shout
Also,
He's
out.
always on.
Steve-
He's always on
Steve.
every show.
And Steve, what up, dude? We see you in there watching us on YouTube.
We
Thank you, Steve.
appreciate you. He's
Appreciate
the
ya.
one commenting on all our.
But yeah, it's so check us out on YouTube, on Twitch, District of Misfits, all one word, and go to crushingdc.com. Y'all help us out, buy some gear, it makes great gifts,
Yes.
all kinds of wonderful fun things. We're adding new stuff every week.
Pride Month.
Pride Month's coming up. Get something for all your LGBTQ loved ones. And if you want to create a podcast of your own and amplify your voice or be a guest on this show, reach out to us, districtdogfacestudio@gmail.com.
What?
So in the same vein of us trying to do something with somebody for many, many, many months and years and not being able to do it, we have been trying to do a tour with Elevated Tours DC, and today we went to their location. It was the first time we got to see their location.
Val, tell everybody a little bit about Elevated Tours and what they do.
Elevated Tours is a company that was started in 2021. My good friend Aaron Rodgers, not the football player, not with a D.
Isn't it Rogers or is the C silent?
No, the C is his middle name. Aaron C. Rodgers.
No, there's no period, bro. There's no period.
What? It's his Instagram. There's Aaron. So he started this company, Elevated Tours.
Why do I look like a detective? Kind of. Like,
You don't look like a detective. Stop interrupting. You don't.
You're my least favorite misfit.
You don't look like a detective, Marcus.
I look like a banana. Keep going.
Oh my god.
So they give tours of DC, like in small vans, but they are elevated tours because they gift you with with a membership, so you can partake
Cannabis.
in their in some of their cannabis products that they sell on that they gift at their location. I had not yet. Aaron is a good friend of mine. He used to work at Fiola Mare, which is next door to Nick's. So he was a frequent flyer over at Nick's. You know, after the shift, they would come over. And so when during COVID, he wanted to start this new business. And he was telling me about it. And I was really excited for him. He has offered to do a tour for us, for the Misfits, free of charge, to give us a tour around the city. Also, and we've seen him. We saw their company at the Cannabis Festival last year. They were also there this year,
and
they are awesome. Aaron legit wears that hat all the time. He can't, and he says that everybody asks him about it. I love them so much. We can't wait till we're able to do a tour with them and really get to experience it firsthand. Drew, you're welcome to join us if you'd like.
Dude, let's just we get high and get taken on a tour of a city that we already know.
So that's the thing. That's our sixth person.
But
Drew's our sixth.
Yeah, they say that he said the 6 is the ideal number.
Yeah, so Drew's our 6th. Yeah. All right, someone play a video that we did earlier.
Drew, you're muted.
What?
He knows that.
Your mic is muted.
I'm gonna play the video.
They're right here, okay?
That's
much love.
What?
I got
Marcus.
First off, thank you for the 1 year. Happy birthday to us.
Like the
but
key
more
for
importantly, everybody who asked me where I get this hat, this is where they are. They're right here, okay?
It's like tickling your
and much love.
He was so high today.
Yeah, I was sad to get there as late as I did.
Yeah, but you were doing the good thing. You did the good thing. You did a good deed.
Yeah, I had dad duties.
Yeah. So I'm like super excited for them. I'm really excited I can't wait to when he had first asked us to do this, it was really like at the very, very inception of his idea. And we just weren't able to sort of make it happen. And now they've really come into their own. They were voted number one strain in Toker or something or other. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And so
right.
They've been doing really well, and I'm really excited.
Here's what I'll
Me
say.
and Val got some treats.
Yes.
It has always been my dream job to be a fucking tour guide in DC. And be like, okay, guys, so look out the left, but here's the real shit.
No. Yeah. Dude, stop. I already have the marketing scheme. It's the underbelly tour.
Dude, yes.
Like, oh yeah, you want to see the real DC motherfuckers?
Dude,
Go to H Street.
Sit down, put on your seatbelt, light this fucking shit up here, and hold on.
Do it. You could. It could
this
be an offshoot.
Is actually where Boo and Drew in 2003 watch this bitch show her ass on the middle of 18th Street.
It could be an offshoot from the elevated tours. You could be a subset of that company.
I will 100% support.
Yeah, I mean, we could. Yeah, the underbelly. The underbelly. Tour.
Call it the underbelly.
The underbelly tour. Patent pending. Don't steal our idea. We'll sue you.
Don't say anything.
We said it first here on the District of Misfits.
I'm gonna play the first TikTok. This is someone on the floor of the Senate or Congress actually reading a classified paper.
Ooh, classifieds.
Funding for first responder personnel and vehicles would be doubled if said attack leads to more than 80% of national population being affected by classified. This funding shall commence in conjunction with the first attack on classified or the first large-scale outbreak of classified, dependent upon which comes first. Civilian and military units shall be trained in containment and combat of classified, including irradiated classified with possibility of classified airborne, classified flesh-eating, classified, and or all of the above in such event as classified spewing, classified.
Hold up. So I watched this thing like 5 times. Never have I heard the fucking flesh-eating aspect.
Flesh-eating, classified, flesh-eating, classified.
Spewing, classified, spewing.
Let's go back.
You know. The only
I don't like
thing
how
that
you're
we're
cherry picking, Marcus.
The only thing that we're fucking missing is zombies, yo.
All right, so let's keep going.
Are we missing the Boo?
There's more.
We haven't
more.
seen the
I
rest
just had
of
to
it.
stop that because I never heard the flesh-eating part before, so I had to listen to that shit.
Classified escape are released or otherwise become uncontrollable. Air Force units may also be directed to combat said classified due to their enormous size and otherworldly strengths.
What?
Should event
Zombies.
occur in urban areas? Jesus.
Classified.
So he's looking like that because the Air
He's like,
Force is
Jesus.
not otherworldly strength ever.
Well,
What in the fuck
representative said Jesus.
Let's listen to
talking about?
let's listen to the last part when he says urban and Jesus.
Jesus.
Now let's get back to it. Here we go.
What?
Classified due to their enormous size and otherworldly strength. Should event occur in urban areas? Jesus.
Like, what the fuck?
Jesus.
That dude's face says
Yeah,
it
I
all.
know, right?
Like, what the fuck is going on?
And it's on TV. It's all on TV.
Dude, C-SPAN is there's shit like that's probably happening on C-SPAN all the time, but we just don't know it because we don't watch that.
Zombies,
Have you guys ever
classified.
watched C-SPAN for fun?
C-SPAN is
I've
good to
watched
have on
C-SPAN.
when you're hungover, unless it's some Republican douchebag talking a bunch of bullshit. But it's not, it's super boring and just monotone half the time. Most of these people really aren't good public speakers. How they got elected is really beyond me. But
Drew can tell you, how the Republicans voted on.
wait, what?
What's
Huh?
that?
There was a glitch in the Matrix.
I said Drew can tell you how those Republicans are voted on.
Once again, I don't know why the Matrix doesn't want you to tell us about Republicans. But
Yeah, we can't hear what
That's
you're
kind of
saying.
funny how the
Marcus.
shit keeps clicking out. You know,
Yeah,
Move
that's
on.
some wound. We're having some.
We're gonna play. I'm gonna show Mean to Bounce at me.
Oh my God. If you put a woman's hair on Mike Myers, you get Mariah Carey. That is hashtag
not-
things I'm
it's
never
not
going to be able
wrong.
to unsee.
So show it again, Marcus.
Dude,
it's not wrong.
It's not wrong.
that's fucking brutal.
I had to look at it multiple times. I was like, but see,
The
it really
internet
does look like Mariah
winning
Carey.
again.
So another celebrity compared to another celebrity.
Oh, yeah, I saw that earlier. I really miss Prince, so I drew a mustache on Rihanna. I'm not mad at that.
I mean, again, not wrong.
Not wrong. Not
There
wrong.
we go.
Oh, fuck.
Um,
It's
so how many
after
people
midnight.
How many,
How did it be? How did it end up after midnight? Oh, it took us like a million
We
years
were
to
gonna
get
do
through
it-
all
Yeah,
the
we
technical
didn't start
difficulties.
until like 10:30.
We were only going to do an hour show.
so we were totally only gonna do. See, that's how good Voltron is. Even 3 parts of Voltron can go on.
It's Drew
So,
Swift. It's the addition
Spaceballs.
of the Drew Swift.
I was going to say, dude, I'll form
about-
the head.
What?
We, why not, Drew? Why not? Wait, what about Spaceballs?
Spaceballs.
Marcus?
We go plaid.
Star Wars.
Space Force? Oh, dude, kids today will never know that this was the original Star-Lord. That's funny as shit. Yo, speaking of Star-Lord, I will only go see the last Jurassic Park movie if that Chris Pratt, if he gets eaten by a dinosaur.
He
Preferably one
I-
of the velociraptors that he trained. I want
might.
Blue.
Sadly, I don't think that's gonna happen.
I want Blue to rip his head off and chew it up.
Blue loves
See, I
him.
don't want to see that at all. So, it's 8.
What's happening?
What is
Marcus?
happening, Marcus?
You're like
That was
glitching.
actually
Marcus, push a button or jiggle a cord or something.
Yeah, do something because
Do something.
Your mic
No,
is
that was
like,
actually my words.
no.
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 Your mic is like
You are
glitching.
Marcus is literally just like
You're like
Not doing
Like
anything.
that's what you're
Am I
doing.
hearing that?
like usually an engineer is like twisting knobs or adjusting shit. Marcus is just like
No, I'm just gonna keep
no,
talking.
just gonna keep talking.
That sounds
It'll
normal to
fix
me. It
itself.
sounds-
Oh,
It'll
it's,
just fix.
it's
no,
not
Marcus,
me.
it's like
It's
It's,
everybody
you know.
but me.
What?
I have
Oh, so
all the
she can't hear me.
control.
it's not
go.
just we can't hear you. You're like like when you're talking. Like that's what it sounds like.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know how it sounds like in.
Talk,
It-
talk,
Oh
talk,
yeah,
talk.
Steve
Yeah, look,
says your
Marcus, your mic plug
your mic plug has a
has a
bad contact
bad
or something.
contact. Yep.
I'm like, yeah, I don't see him jiggling nothing. I don't see him twisting any knobs. I don't see him trying to attempt to
Well,
fix.
I can't hear. I hear everything sounds perfect.
All
to
right,
me.
so that's better.
And now we have a delay. We have
Now,
an echo.
yeah, now you're echoing.
It's so weird. This studio's haunted. I didn't know that we built our studio on an Indian burial ground, but apparently
So
barely
is it
snow.
better- Is it better now? Are we? Am I good now? Am I good now?
It is better, yeah.
It's better.
Yeah, it's better.
It's not like
Alright.
weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Val, you can read this one.
that's racist, Marcus.
It
You
is.
sent
Mark.
It's not racist if you said it.
She set you up to fail, Marcus.
I mean, why couldn't you just said?
She set
"Boo,
you
why
up
don't
to
you
fail.
read it?
The Asian representation in Marvel's Phase 4 is insane. I didn't
mean-
realize that Marvel had phases.
Yes,
But-
there are phases.
Wait, hold on. Stop. One of
Wait,
these
why
things
is
is
Scarlett
not like
Johansson-
the
Like the
other.
That is what I was waiting on.
Remember, she played the Asian character. Like they made her. Didn't you? There was a big controversy.
It was Lucy, wasn't it? It was Lucy. The movie Lucy.
No, was Lucy supposed to be Asian?
It was
that
what?
Lucy was supposed to be an Asian woman.
She was. She
She
played
played-
an Asian character, and they made her makeup made it to look like she was. a
Bing that shit. I need to see an image of this. But that's not Marvel. So
It's still funny, man.
it's
But I
it's still
think
it's still
they
funny.
included
It's
her
still
because
funny.
they were like making it.
I get it. I get it now that it's been explained to me.
I think it was an anime cartoon where she played Lucy in a movie. And it was her.
What? Lucy who?
She turned into like the computer.
The
and
show
shit.
is called. The movie is called.
Oh, where like she started using more and more of her brain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was supposed to be an Asian because it was in.
I never saw it, but I know. I know what you
It's
mean.
not a bad movie. It's just like she shouldn't have played the main character type thing.
Oh
No, it was
shit!
the Ghost in the Shell. That's what it was called.
Oh,
She
that's
was
the
in
name-
Ghost
alright,
in-
so that's the name of the movie, but she plays Lucy
Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Oh,
she
why don't I
played
remember that?
Lucy
That's
in
weird.
movie.
Why do you keep saying
S-
Lucy?
yeah, can you say
She's
Lucy
in a
one more
movie
time,
say-
Marcus? Who did she
Lucy
play?
was the name of the character. That was the name of her
Are
character.
you sure?
You sure?
Because she was in a movie called Lucy.
Lucy. Lucy.
Val,
Did she
do
have
you
some
remember that-
explaining to do?
Val, do you remember that really fucked up movie we watched of her?
Yes, I was just talking about it to
So you guys know
one of my regulars who came in on Friday. We were talking about it. I was like, she was in some fucked up movie.
So Marcus likes to find really fucked up movies and watch them, and I found this. movie
Wasn't
was
she in
fucking-
Lolita?
I don't know.
Lolita?
Wasn't she in Lolita?
Were you in that movie?
I'm looking.
Did you just ask me if I was in Lolita? You
Lucy.
fucking bump your head, dude. Joe got some explaining to do.
All right, so Val also,
You said Lucy like 1,000 times.
Lucy. So Val sent me this. So
Her character's name was Major. And
no, who the fuck is Lucy? Then in my head, I
she
don't know
was
who
in a movie called Lucy.
Was that
Like
the
the
crazy
movie itself was no.
Being that cheat.
The crazy movie was under their skin or something like that.
All right, so if you want to watch a really
Under
fucked up,
the skin.
if you want to watch a really fucked up movie, it makes 0 sense. Oh, watch that movie.
Don't watch that movie.
Watch
It's
what movie?
terrible.
The movie is
Under the
bad.
Skin. I was mad at Marcus for making me watch it.
Watch what movie?
Under the Skin. It's terrible.
It is
It
bad.
is
It's bad.
terrible.
It's bad because
Hey,
I
Val.
was.
What else have you been mad at Marcus for?
Oh, so
Oh,
many.
so many things. No. If Val had $1 for everything she was mad at Marcus
I'd
for,
be a millionaire.
she would not need. She'd be independently fucking wealthy.
I would need to be working at Nick's Riverside Grill.
Bazillionaire.
Explain.
She'd be buying out
You know what,
Bezos
Drew? I
and
can pull you
Elon.
off, Drew, real quick.
She'd be
So
buying
we're
out
all
Bezos
Gen
and Elon.
X. So you see how I do this, strangers. We're all Gen X. It's our
Right.
game board.
Are we all Gen X?
Used the card
Yeah.
catalog. Wore a flannel shirt over a band tee. Yeah. Called the 1-900 hotline.
Absolutely did that.
Drank the original
69.
Crystal Pepsi.
Someone.
Oh my god, this is awesome. What is it?
Fished a toy out of a cereal box with bare hands.
Bare fucking
I
hands.
did
Didn't
that
even
all
wash
the
them. Are you kidding me? Made juice from frozen concentrate in a can.
Yep.
Yeah.
Motherfucker got
Minute
pierced at the
Maid.
ball.
Attended birthday party at a fast food restaurant.
Oh my god, that was so dope.
This is
I
just
used to
getting
love
better
that.
and better. Can still imitate the dial-up sound. Let's see what.
We're kind and remember
Supposed
to
to be
rewind.
kind and rewind.
But you were kind and remember.
Yeah, they're saying
Man,
you were
fuck you,
kind and remember
Blockbuster.
to rewind.
Wait, hold on. Marlo or Mavis Beacon taught you typing. Okay, so that one right there, I don't get.
That one I don't know.
I think that was the
Is that the paper
type of typing, like the
No,
Oh, the
you're
whole-
right. You're right. You're right.
the
You're
method
right.
of typing.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
guilty. I did take a typing class. That's probably what they fucking
Yeah,
showed
we
me.
all did.
I definitely
What
did.
else? Someone in your family collected Marlboro points.
Yes.
Yep.
That would be me.
Used collect calling to schedule pickups. Oh, that's definitely.
Absolutely.
Will you accept the
100.
charges? No,
Yeah.
just hang up and come and
Mom,
get me.
Can you just pick me? No, they wouldn't accept it. You go, Mom, pick me up. And then
Will you accept? No. Will you accept a call from Mom? Come get me. No, I won't accept those charges. You just hang up the phone and keep it fucking moving. Oh, this is awesome. Talk to a friend's parent. Talk to a friend's parent before they got on the
fuck
phone.
yeah, all the time.
All the time. That happened.
Covered textbooks with
Yes.
paper grocery bags.
Yeah.
Most
We all
definitely.
Do they not do that still? What the fuck? It's not
Died
like
of dysentery.
Died of dysentery. Shout out to Oregon Trail. Shout out to Oregon Trail. 69 somebody.
Fuck yeah, all the time.
Good
Who
thing
the
they
fuck
put that
is
star
calling
there.
me?
'Cause shit
You
would've
know what?
gotten-
I read that the first time and I thought, like, they don't 69 anymore?
Watch
no.
The Price is Right when you were homesick from school.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Scammed Columbia House or BMG
Yes.
out of 5 free CDs.
See, but
Always.
the problem
Yes.
is I scammed myself because I'd forget to cancel,
Yeah,
and then
and
I'd
then you
end
end
up
up-
having to pay.
Everybody
Hey.
forgets to cancel.
Oh fuck, what else?
Eight from paper products.
Paper products. What is it with
That was the
abstract
original
teal and
Napster.
purple squiggle art?
The
What the
candy,
fuck-
remember this candy that was on the paper and you have to pull it off?
Oh
No.
yeah, dude, I hated
You're
those.
too young, Marcus.
I remember. Got pierced at the mall.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Got both my ears done at Claire's.
Yes,
My
yes.
mom actually pierced my ears.
I
My
did
mom
that
used
as
to
well.
work at Claire's. My
No
mom used to work.
way.
She used to pierce ears at Claire's. Let's see, what's it?
8-10
Lost Prices,
M&Ms.
Right, yeah, when you're homesick. 8-10 M&Ms.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Sure.
Those aren't a thing anymore.
No.
Fucking yeah. Oh shit. Graduated from Dare. I don't know about graduated.
That's the funny shit.
You mean Drugs Are Really Excellent program? Yeah, I graduated from that. Injured
Love you,
yourself.
drugs.
Oh, injured yourself with a slip and slide, pogo ball, slap it, or what was the other one?
Moon shoes.
Or moon shoes. What the fuck are moon shoes?
Yeah, what are moon shoes? I thought about that
They were
earlier. when I
those
saw it.
shoes. They were shoes.
Marcus, bring that shit. I need to
yeah.
see what moon shoes are.
They were
Alright, I got
shoes
you.
that made you feel like you were working. on
Wallpapered your bedroom with posters for
things. Fuck
sure.
yeah.
And what's the last one? I can't read it.
Still have anxiety from America's Most Wanted, Unsolved Mysteries, and Rescue 911.
Yes, we all had that.
P.S. One of my friends from high school, he was one of the young kids who was the host on Rescue 911.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Wow. Crazy.
I know, right?
Crazy.
Yeah, I was convinced that like I was gonna end up somewhere on.
Dude,
one
this
of those.
bingo card is.
right?
There's like
bingo
90.
card plays.
That's like there's a 98% fucking accurate, yo.
That is
For
definitely
real.
a Gen X
for me-
bingo
That is
card.
Gen X is
For
fuck,
me, that
yo.
was like 100%.
Dude, imagine telling a kid now that they have
Yes, I
moon
had those.
boats. Fuck. Imagine telling a kid now that they have to wrap their textbooks. First of all, they don't, where do you
would
even
be
get a
like, what
brown
do you
paper
mean
bag?
textbook?
Where do you even get a
Oh,
brown paper bag
fuck
from?
No, dude.
Where do you even get a
But
brown
you
paper
don't
bag
do
from
that.
now?
They don't do that these days. They
Whole
don't wrap their
Foods.
shit.
Oh, dude,
Whole
no.
Foods,
No, remember, if you didn't do the brown paper, you did the brown paper bag because you couldn't afford to get the fancy book
That-
wrappers that you got at like
yeah.
the book
Yeah.
fair. Remember the book fair?
Yeah.
Somebody posted a picture of a book fair from the old days, and I legitimately got like, I got a
Anxiety?
little misty. Like,
Although,
Oh, yeah, missed it. Not anxiety, yeah, missed it.
the crazy Filipinos, what we would do is they would buy the sheets of vinyl in bulk and then wrap our books in plastic so you could see the text.
oh my god, that is
'Cause
so
they're
efficient.
crazy.
That's so efficient. Who's got that kind of time?
The Filipinos. That's
Apparently, yeah. And we're in the last few days of Asian American Pacific Islander
We are.
Appreciation Month. Go to Crushing
Love you,
DC. We got
people.
some for all of our
We
Filipino
have our
family out there.
Pinoy, Pinay.
We have Pinoy as fuck shirts for you.
Yes,
So
we do.
you can
We
flex.
do. Leading up to Filipino Independence Day, which will be June 12th.
Oh, right on. So while Marcus is out taking a dump in the bamboo.
Is that what he's doing?
No, I'm just slandering him because I can.
Because he's not here.
He's not here to defend himself. So, oh shit, he's back. Hey, Marcus, how you doing? Hey.
Welcome back from the bamboo.
Hold the fuck on. What did I miss?
Have you ever tried to wipe your ass with a bamboo leaf, Drew?
No.
You know. I thought you were my friends.
Oh no. Why would you think that?
I don't know because I keep putting myself through this poison every single time.
So wait. Speaking of things that are actually good to watch, Drew, are you familiar with the show Letterkenny?
Oh,
That
Sourcey.
show's fucking hilarious. Yeah.
So there is a spin-off.
Shoresy funny as fuck,
Shoresy.
Dude, it's awesome.
Shoresy has his own show.
I watched it in one night.
I've seen the promo of this with a
Watch it.
smile.
Watch
Dude.
Yeah, okay.
It's better than Letterkenny. It's better than Letterkenny.
I binged the whole season yesterday, and I was like, I wanted to cry at one point. The fucking last few episodes had me so in my fucking field. But it's such a good show. It's so funny, and it's just really fucking well done. I don't know if it's better than Letterkenny, but it's
better than Letterkenny. It's better than Letterkenny. I don't give a fuck. It's better than Letterkenny.
Okay. You know what they are doing? They're doing a lot more with less, and so with that, I would say it's because Letterkenny I think had a bigger cast. Letterkenny had a bigger cast.
That's why it's better. I like it.
This is just like the whale shit hockey team, the fucking the smoke show owner and her smoke show native assistant, and like
how many hot women come from Canada? Holy
dude,
shit!
The running gag is that Sudbury, which is where this hockey team is based, has an impossible amount of attractive women. So whenever these dudes go to like the local watering hole, it is literally just stacked.
It's like 5-1
of really attractive women. Yeah, and they outnumber the men
like a ridiculous 5-1.
But it's good watching, dude. You will.
It's a good show.
If you love Letterkenny, you will absolutely love Shoresy.
Shoresy. I was worried about it at first, and I started watching the first 2 episodes. I'm like, I'm watching. I'm watching all of this tonight. I'm watching.
By the end of episode 2, I was like, I know what I'm doing for the next 2. And the episodes, they're short, and it's it's 8.
But they're good. They're funny.
And a season is like 8 episodes, but they're all really fucking good.
Dude, it was funny as fuck, dude. It was good.
Because I tell you what, like the thing about Letterkenny that I think worked against it is that some of the jokes got a little too involved. Some of the running gags got a little too drawn out. This is like a way more streamed, simplified, stripped down, like it's basically Shoresy getting traded to this AAA hockey team up north in the middle of nowhere, and like basically it's them and 3 other teams that are in this league. So imagine being in a hockey league with 3 other teams, and y'all just beat the crap out of each other all the time. And the whole premise of the show is that if they lose, they fold.
If they lose, they fold.
And so he Shoresy goes on a mission to like bring in these dudes. Like one of them's a rapper who only speaks French, and like one of them's like a Newfoundland dude, and just one of them's a dude that he fucking like injured. He slashed the shit out of. Was it JJ? JJ Frankie JJ.
He's the king of
Jean-Jacques Franklin Jean something or other, like
the king of Quebec. It's funny as fuck.
Quebec. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing.
That's good shit. I'll have to check it out.
Jared Kiso. Shout out to Jared Kiso. You're doing
now,
work in the Great North.
Did you know he was the one that was going to be Shoresy?
Yeah, I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't. But it makes sense. I mean, it's his show. It makes perfect
and it's basically it's he's got a mullet and he's missing a tooth, and he's got a fucking spit
So
cup.
apparently, it's a real
constantly.
missing tooth, though. So apparently, on Letty Kenner, he puts his teeth in. Which apparently in Canada, that's the thing. You put your fucking
You said
teeth
Letty
in.
Kenner.
You know what I meant. Fuck you.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so Val's back. So I'm gonna play one of our classic songs that we love. You're gonna lose your job, but this is for Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Oh, is she about to lose her job?
Whoa,
Don't tease me.
whoa.
I
Who's
believe she
losing her
is.
job?
I believe
Why?
she is. Anytime I can play this song, I will. Anytime I can listen to that song, I will.
Can you tell me why she's about to lose her job? Is she someone running against her and she's not doing well? Is that what's happening?
I think
Is
there is
she,
somebody running against her. There is somebody just like Cawthorn.
All right, I had to stop. Again, I'm still on a politics blackout because everyone makes me sick.
So you want to be without a politics? Let's do the blackout. Here's my favorite TikTok guy. Let's start with Bud Light.
I am the greatest. Bitch, you are trying to be me so hard. First of all of y'all bitches are basic. Corona calling anyone basic is hilarious to me. Bitch, don't nobody drink Guinness. And that's exactly what makes us so classy. All you guys are a bunch of fucking losers. I don't always drink beer, but when I do, it's none of you disgusting bitches. Bitch, I know you ain't calling nobody disgusting. Why is everybody yelling? Who the fuck invited White Claw to the patty? You're a fucking asshole. You want to make out? May I remind you that I'm an award-winning beer. And if they ever make an award for the cheapest, shittiest beer, you'll win that too, bitch. Don't worry, Pops. You're still a winner in my book. Taco Bell, you do not have not and will not ever have a beer, bitch. That is where you're wrong.
Oh, what?
Stay thirsty, my friends. That is not your slogan.
So if you ever follow this guy, Taco Bell interrupts everything, and this is
What?
beautiful.
What the fuck? Yo, if Taco Bell makes a beer, I'm giving up drinking.
I mean, they got a
I'm
bar
gonna
now,
drink
bro.
it.
They got a
I'm
bar.
Oh, dude, that's what we need to do. We need to go and ruin our lives at the fucking Taco Bell in Columbia Heights.
Yes, I keep meaning to go there. We need
What's
to
in
go
Columbia
there.
Heights?
It's
The boozy
Taco
with the
Bell.
boozy fucking margaritas, the boozy
boozy Taco
slurpees,
Bell.
the boozy
Dude,
slushies.
I
or whatever.
will order 5 margaritas up in that bitch.
Fuck
Up in
yeah.
that bitch. Up in that
Up in
bitch.
that
and a
bitch.
fucking and a crunch wrap and a chalupa.
And a chalupa.
Fuck yeah, 7-layer burrito for that ass.
Chalupa.
All right, guys. Boo, read this meme.
Son, the trick to getting a woman to like you is, Dad, I'm gay. Oh, well, that's way easier. Just touch his wiener, probably.
Welcome to Pride Month, bitches.
I mean, where's the line? There's no line.
There is no lie.
No line.
We believe in consent on this show.
Just touch the.
No, we do not.
With consent. That's all I gotta
Oh,
say.
with consent.
With-
no,
Oh,
with
sure,
consent.
with consent, but like that's
Touch
all you
his
gotta
wiener,
do is touch his
probably
wiener.
with consent.
I mean,
Mm,
I mean,
mm.
I mean.
All right, so we're coming up on the 2-hour mark. I feel like Marcus put it in the notes, and we would be remiss if we did not mention this. But this week, Ray Liotta, star of Goodfellas and Field of Dreams, passed away. The
that
memes,
in
the
the
pictures, and shit. Like,
Because I love him.
America's obsession with mob movies, you know, it is what it is. We love motherfuckers that give the finger to the man and do what the fuck they gotta do.
loved
And
Ray Liotta.
that
Loved
movie
him.
I remember when Goodfellas came out. I remember the first time I saw it. I was on a fucking church field trip in New York. It was the first time I'd ever been to New York, going to a United Nations tour the next day. But the night before, a bunch of us all piled into this one room after lights out and watched Goodfellas. And I'll never forget that time, that moment. Like, I love that movie. It's one of those movies, if you're if you're watching basic cable and you're channel surfing and that fucking shit comes on, you're watching it. You're stopping right there. I don't give a fuck where it is in the movie. You're gonna stop and watch it. And so did a lot of good shit, man.
In that movie, Something Wild.
He was in Field of Dreams. He was in the last the Many Saints of New York. Many Saints of Newark.
He was the one who got his brains eaten by Hannibal Lecter.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. There they are. So
God, I love him so much.
If we had to do the district, if we had to do the District of Misfits, who's who?
Oh, out of the 4 here,
You're Joe Pesci.
Oh, Marcus is absolutely fucking Joe Pesci. What do you mean I'm fucking funny?
You think I'm fucking funny?
What do you mean I'm funny?
Funny looking, funny.
Fucking clown.
What's up, fucking clown, motherfucker?
I will stab you with a fucking pen in your motherfucking neck.
Marcus will shoot Spider in the foot in a heartbeat. Dude, like, shit. Well, fuck. If Marcus is Pesci, I'm De Niro.
Yeah.
I'm De Niro.
Because we got that combination. I can see it.
I'm Ray Liotta.
You can't be Ray Liotta. You gotta be You're Sal. You're
Sal, Val. You're definitely Sal.
Yeah. No.
Jamie's the cokehead. Jamie's the cokehead.
Oh, Marcus.
No, I don't mean like that. Fucking stop.
He's gonna fuck you up.
No, he's not. He's gonna rape me and put me on fucking ranch lube. Like,
yeah. Oh yeah. Subscribe to our OnlyFans, y'all. It's gonna be insane. But no. Yeah. Jamie.
No, Jamie's Ray.
Jamie's Ray, or me. I don't know. Either Jamie or I are Ray. I feel like I'm probably more De Niro.
You're fucking De Niro. You're De Niro.
Like, gotta keep motherfuckers in line. Oh my god. Yeah. So R.I.P. He passed away in his sleep in the Dominican Republic while he was shooting a film. He was 67. He died at the age. He passed at 67. Left behind a daughter
and a
fiance. So condolences and. Everything.
I loved him. I mean, like, I really like. There was a period of time where I had a pretty big crush on.
Did you masturbate?
If I have a chance, I'm sorry. Well, rope. That was my safe word. Rope. Yes, lots of rope.
Because I said I had.
Choke yourself while you're masturbating.
Dude, you are not gonna Michael Hutchinson me, dude.
Hey man.
Oh no!
So,
what'd you do? What happened to our sound?
I don't know.
There you go.
I ain't touching goddamn things.
Okay,
you fix it.
We have too many extensions. Too many wires extended and not enough direct connection.
Now we're talking about choking ourselves in masturbation.
You are talking about that.
Most males.
Rona.
Listen. I'm doing a TikTok. So most males. I mean, this happened to me.
You be calling you. It's not what you look. It's not. Holy shit! I was putting lotion on. It's fine.
I was putting lotion.
I said it's fine. I was putting lotion on.
No,
I love this guy. I love it.
I love that dude.
Freaks me out.
So funny.
That little dude freaks me out.
Derek, yeah, he's great.
Derek, you be calling you. It's not what you look. It's not. Holy shit!
Dude, I feel like I'm gazing into my future.
I said it's fine.
That's my next question. There's my next question. Boo, as a father of a
boy.
What are you gonna do?
I mean, hopefully, Lord willing, he'll be smart enough to lock the fucking door.
Damn.
You know, I'm not one of them parents that's like, no locked doors in my house. Just if I knock on the door, you better fucking answer it in a reasonable amount of time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hopefully, Lord willing, that never happened. That will never happen. My mom never ever walked in on me while I was doing it.
My mom walked on me one time.
Yeah, my mom never. Yeah,
Why didn't you lock your door, Marcus?
I was stroking wide low to a fucking open door, dude. I was going to town. Hey, I was. And you know what? She walked in and did exactly what he did. He's like, "Yep, no."
Yeah. Oh, that's the scariest thing ever.
Marcus, you'll
I
be
was
a
going
man.
I had some really good
soon.
lube, and I was
It's a
going to
wave
town.
off situation.
Going to,
Wide
I
open.
was
Door was
Marcus
wide
was
open.
treating
Marcus.
that clown like
Yo,
it owed him
I was
money.
I love
going
you so
to
much, Ken, all
town.
the ways.
Marcus was trying to pull that thing off of his
Dude,
body.
I was going to town. My mom walked in. I'm like,
That is.
She left. I went back to town.
And he was using her good lotion too. That was probably the worst
It
part.
was actually.
It was her.
That's
my good facial
So
cream,
much, Ken,
Marcus.
Ken, all the ways that Daffy
She let me go to town. Listen, my mom let me go to town, and she
That's
left.
my oil. That's my oil of Olay, Marcus.
Boy, I was knee deep in some fucking.
Marcus had the smoothest penis in Delaware.
Hello. Who? Hello. Why? No.
And if you don't know what that flag means, that flag means
Rona.
distress.
Rona.
That flag means distress.
Oh, I was waiting for us to
Rona.
hit that mark, and now here we are. All right, so you look. It is past my bedtime.
I still have
Marcus.
what makes Marcus cry.
Give me
Oh,
what,
oh,
yeah. We
let's
got to
do
do
that.
what makes Marcus cry, and then we're gonna have to wrap it up. So,
No,
I got
Marcus
should
cry
check
and one
out.
more of my favorite.
I got sponsitilities.
Okay, Marcus cry, and then one more, and then we out.
All right, do this.
Oh no, that's not. Oh no, this,
That is
no,
the Marcus cry.
this is what makes Marcus cry.
Sing,
That
if
is-
you
yeah.
will, a picture.
Sure, really. Oh my gosh,
Dude, I cried like a bitch. This made me cry. A lot,
Shh,
actually.
you're ruining it.
Me too. Oh boy. Ruby! Oh, she's going around the cone. Good job.
So beautiful.
She's looking for you, Abby. Aw, little baby.
You'll love to see it.
Right? See, those are like my babies I used to work with.
Yeah, I guess I'm crying. Stop.
I was looking over to see if Marcus was crying. Yo,
I'm
real
crying.
talk, dude. Shorzy had me tearing up a couple times.
What?
Dude, I did. I had a few moments. Dude, trust me, I was just as surprised as you are.
Yo, Marcus and I went to watch.
I was just surprised. I literally was sitting there watching that show being like, oh my God, am I?
Marcus and I went to watch Everything Everywhere All at Once.
What's that?
It's
I've
really
heard
good, really good.
I've heard of it, but I
movie.
can't remember.
and it's a little bit there. It's a multiverse kind of thing.
Oh,
movie.
with
It's a
Michelle,
really-
yeah,
Michelle Yao,
Yeah,
yeah.
Really good fucking movie,
Yeah.
bro.
So we
Really
watched
Drew
it-
can't watch
we
it though because he
watched-
can't handle the multiverse.
We
It's
watched
too
it. We
confusing.
watched it at the Alamo. It was pretty cool, except our service was not that great. The Alamo, the new one on Rhode Island, they serve.
Oh,
there's
behind,
a,
was it Metro Bar or whatever?
they have like a
Metro
full.
Bar Street.
There's
Drew, I
like a full
can't hear
I
you.
just
menu.
fucking can't keep up.
There's a full
You
menu.
keep yawning,
There's
too.
like
You're
they have
tired.
they have a full restaurant plus a bar and everything, but like the system is super antiquated. You have to they give you pieces of paper. You have to write down your order.
I'm not writing shit down. You better hand me
stick it
something
in the
digital.
thing, and then you
Yeah,
press
you
a
gotta have it.
button.
You
and
better
then,
bring me a fucking tablet and let me
right?
punch my order in.
You would think in
It's 2022,
in this
bitches. Get the
age
fuck
of,
outta here
all
with that
this
shit.
technology.
Hey, can
Anyway.
you use this ditto machine?
Right?
Fucking-
Like, can we use like the microfiche or whatever? I
You
don't know.
fucking microfiche.
So we I aged myself.
My God.
All right, that's just funny. Let's go. Let's keep. it.
So, but we watched this movie, and Marcus
My
started crying,
girlfriend.
and I was like, oh.
I was crying. What the fuck? You fucking leveling this shit. All right, go ahead.
I was like, oh, okay.
Never let it be said that Marcus is not in touch with his emotions. I'm serious.
Not my control. I'm a TBI survivor. I can't help this shit.
Also, you're just emotional in your
You are
old
just
age.
an emotion. You know, it's cool, man. You got feelings.
Not feelings. We
Nothing
talked
wrong
about
with
this before. I don't think Boo. I think you were not on the show at the time. We were talking about how like you
Oh,
men
he's
in your
he's
older age,
emotionally.
in your older age, you're starting to become more in touch with your emotions and like.
I mean,
more-
I'm an exceptional dude who's always been in
You've
touch with
always
his
been in touch,
emotions.
right.
Sometimes a little too
I've
in
never
touch.
been in
But, like-
touch with my emotions,
But-
so it's
but
yeah.
like
just fussing
some
me out.
right. So and I was like, see, I conversely, as a woman of a certain age, I used to be very, very emotional. Like,
Whoa.
over emotional, like when I was younger, just like constantly crying. The drop of a hat, I would cry. Life has beat me down.
What you mean to
And
say?
that's
What you mean to say is life in the service industry.
In general, has like crushed my soul, and now I'm like, I'm just jaded. Like I'm like, no, well that's
Hey, Boo.
sad,
I'm just,
but
I'm
like
just
I don't
numb.
cry.
You were
So
exceptional.
now Marcus cries.
I am exceptional.
Boo's very in touch with his
I'm
emotions.
very in touch with my emotions.
Bruce
I- like I said,
exceptional. Stop
I've
crying,
become very
Marcus.
detached from my
I'm
emotions,
special.
and like I said, I've become very jaded, and I'm just like,
All right, play one more TikTok and then let's wrap this puppy up so I can go
This is my favorite guy.
fucking do a
I
thing
do
tomorrow.
have something to say at the end of this.
I got something to say.
Wrap it.
play it.
I am the best side item. Denial is not just a river in Egypt, bitch. I'm the best
I
and the
killed
best
your
for
baby
you. Oh
today.
yeah, bitch.
Doesn't
Kids
matter
can't wait to
much
dig
to
into
me.
some green beans. Bitch, you know it's all about green bean casserole. Bitch, anyone who likes green bean casserole drives a Prius. Ooh, I know y'all ain't gonna forget about me. Ma'am, we all loved you in the movie Soul Food and the TV show Soul Food. But let's face it, not everybody messes with you. But everyone loves potato salad. Okay, bitch, I'm not trying to get racial or anything, but who made you? What do you mean? Does the person who made you play spades or backgammon? Child, come on now. You don't see those apples, raisins, and pecans? It's actually pecans. Bitch, if you don't
Wait,
get your
I don't know any
fucking
white people that play
fingers
backgammon.
out of here. Okay, I'm here now, bitch.
You haven't
That's
met
better.
Marcus.
Where's that music coming from?
Oh shit! Not the Kirk Franklin,
Did you come out of a box? Bitch, get out of here!
dude.
Yo, that dude is my favorite.
Yo, that green bean casserole is an affront to humanity. And that whole "who made you" to the potato salad. So my only problem is that whole "does the person who made you play spades or backgammon?" I do not know any white people that play backgammon.
You
My
know?
mom
I
played
know a lot of people.
My
lot
mom
of
played
white
backgammon.
people.
My
I
mom played
play
backgammon. All her
backgammon, bitch.
friends play backgammon. I never.
I play
never seen a
backgammon.
white- Marcus, we are all in the same fucking room. Please shut the fuck up. Stop yelling. All the mics are picking you up.
I do know a lot of. He should have said chess.
Yeah, if you said, well, I mean,
What? All right.
Parcheesi
No, yeah, Parcheesi
or gin.
or
See,
Yahtzee.
Yahtzee, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yahtzee.
Like, he could have picked something better, but like, other than that was good stuff.
Space is all we needed.
Spades, blickety black.
All right, but do you have Boo's Corner tonight? Or are you good?
Yo, man, just fucking, I don't know. Don't be a dick.
Don't be a cunt.
Don't be, don't be.
Man.
Oh my God. Sorry, I just saw Brian's comment. They still use a thermofax.
Yeah,
Marcus.
Yeah, nah, man. Tell the people that you love them. You know, don't hold back and make the most out of every day, because apparently, in the blink of an eye, all that fucking shit goes away. That's it. That's as deep as I'm gonna get. Enjoy your Memorial Day Monday off if you have it off. If you don't let
Fuck
these
you.
fuckers get under your skin. Drew, I'm wishing you a swift, well, not a
Wow, Boo.
It was wrong on so many levels because, number one, you've been sick for like a week, so like a swift and speedy recovery is not a fucking option at this point. And it's your last name, so now I'm punning you unintentionally. And I think on that, Drew, last thing I'm going to say to you is, and
Drew, you got anything to say?
And numbered.
What?
Huh?
One more time.
Yep.
Matrix.
There's a glitch.
There's a glitch.
That black cat just walked by twice. We're in trouble. The agents are coming. The agents are coming.
What happened? You're all glitchy and slow with your interwebs.
Drew, we're losing you, bro. Come back.
Come back with us. Come back with us.
Ah.
Bye.
All right, so I'll take it from here. So this is my thing. I'm a TBI survivor, which is traumatic brain injury.
Thank you. I'll let people know.
Continue, Marcus.
And it broke my heart this week. I actually talked to somebody who was a TBI survivor who's in the beginning states of their stage. And it crushed me to fucking actually... Sorry, bro. This is actually going to be kind of deep. It crushed me a little bit to actually see them because I saw me in them 4 years ago. And it hurt. It fucking crushed me. And in the situation I went through with my job this week, well, last weekend actually, with my friend who was there in the beginning, so she saw what I went through. And this is my frustration, and I'm to the point where I'm tired because people don't understand the TBIs and the brain injury we go through. I mean, every week you guys watch me. You see me on this show, and I'm fucking laughing. This is fun and games, but I'm in a lot of pain. A lot of shit I go through. It hurts. And it's an invisible injury type thing. Like when you're hungry, you can't see that you're hungry. And so a lot of people think we should just live our lives and just move on. We're like depression. We're like fucking anxiety. We're like fucking bipolarism. But there's a thing with us, and it frustrates the fuck out of me, and I'm done. I'm tired. And I will be promoting that more and showing more of this. And
we you had talked about doing a podcast about it, and I think like we got to find ourselves. Anybody out there, if you have experience with dealing with traumatic brain injury, or if you've had similar things, you should reach out to us because we have talked numerous times about doing a show highlighting that specific issue.
It's gonna be with me.
It'd be nice to have someone of some type of accreditation to keep us legit, so we're not just talking out of. I mean, Marcus's personal experience is one thing, but like it'd be great to have someone knowledgeable on a professional level on the show. So if you know anybody out there, reach out to us. Sorry, Marcus, I didn't mean to step on your moment.
No, you're fine. Value, have anything to say?
So I was just going to say, some of the things that, Marcus has been going through this struggle for about this path for about 3.5 years, almost 4 years. And, the one thing that I think that was so, that really struck me was that a lot of his therapists and no, hold on.
No, sorry.
His therapists and his, and the professionals, like the doctors, were saying that ultimately there is so little that medical professionals know about the brain. Like ultimately, like they can say, oh, this is what happens with traumatic brain injury, with concussion, or with whatever, but ultimately the brain is so such an enigma that there's so little that they still understand about the brain.
Neuroscience is an ever evolving, ever changing,
and it's still very new, and they just, it's so hard to really navigate through brain injury that even while Marcus was going through the beginning stages of his journey, like they were still kind of trying to figure out what the hell was wrong with what was happening with him, because Marcus didn't fit into the typical pocket of what they understood to be brain injury. Right. So, I mean, I think that it is something that is a continual struggle and a continual journey. And, you know, I mean, Marcus is 3.5 years out and still is struggling. And I think that's something that needs to be recognized and acknowledged. People tend to believe that they understand what happens, you know, especially with this, like what he calls the invisible disability, where, you know, you can't see, there's not like a broken limb, there's not like, you know, a wheelchair, there's, you know, there's nothing to really to verify for someone visually that the person is disabled. But, you know, he struggles all the time, and like sometimes, you know, when it gets the best of him, people might perceive it to be something else, like we did at the very beginning. We all perceived it, and we thought, you know, at the very beginning, Marcus is drunk, Marcus is like out of control, Marcus is this,
being a dick,
he's
Marcus
being an asshole,
you know,
but
yeah,
really
but
he was struggling with his traumatic brain injury. And I think that's something that we need to try and bring to light.
So yeah, if there's anybody out there that knows their shit about this, hit us up. We'd love to have you on. Even if we didn't do a whole podcast, it'd be great to just do an episode where we could really talk with somebody and dig into it and have again
shed light on
it and
mm-hmm.
not be speaking out of pocket or out of turn.
Right.
So what my friend just said, that like that's actually very heartwarming. It kind of made me almost cry. I hate you guys for that.
Right on.
But yeah, I'm done. So I got to the point this week with my work and my job and shit. It was a close friend. I'm done. I'm done. I have a platform. We all have a platform. And exactly what all those guys, Val and Boo, just said.
Yes. So on that note, Marcus.
No.
Wait, no. Let's all just sit here awkwardly paused.
I just saw you moving in the corner. Point being, it's like, fuck this shit. I'm done with this shit. I'm going to start. And I never wanted to just, I don't want to fucking bring my experience up. I never wanted to. But it came to me this week that I had to, because other people need to hear my story.
Right. Hey, remember that time when we were going to do an hour show and then we went 2 hours and 20 minutes?
Point being.
Remember that time? Remember that time?
Remember that time?
What time?
All right.
We're totally insane. They pushed me out and paced me.